Hey YouTube, it's Chic from Chic Speaks. I'm back. Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Come on in here. Hello, hello, hello. It's been a little minute. How are you all? Hello, hello, hello. How y'all doing? Come on in.
What's crazy though is as much as they drive me crazy, they've never gone past
Hello, hello, hello.
oh no, one
I need to know.
always
Did anybody see the live today?
always
Did anyone see the live? Hey Yolanda, child, did y'all see the live? Did y'all see the live that got snatched down? Y'all, I caught it. I seen it, y'all. I seen it. How you doing? How you doing? Like the video as you come on in. I'm like, I've been out the game. I've been tapped. Y'all, I've been doing a bunch of other stuff. Y'all know I got my other channel. And then, some of you may, catch some of my fitness videos. So I hadn't done any content on Lil Prune. So I was like, okay. Let me see what the hell going on. Let me see. And when I went to YouTube, she had a live. She was doing a live. So this was maybe like around 3 o'clock, maybe my time. I'm in Georgia. So it's like a live she was doing around between 2:30 and 3 o'clock. So she at this restaurant, y'all. Like, I don't know if how many of y'all seen it because I don't know how long that live is. Because when I joined it, I don't know how long she was on there. But I want to see what she was talking about because I kind of been, child. I needed to take a break from that thing for my own mental health. So I kind of been out the game, since I did the last live, maybe Monday about her. So, child, I don't know what the hell been going on since then because I've been wrapped into the Diddy stuff and all of that. So I see her live. So I'm like, let's click on this button and see what the hell she's saying because she had titled it something about a surprise. She wanted to share some news. She had some news she wanted to share. So I was curious. I'm like, let me see what she's talking about. So she's at a restaurant with the baby and number 3. So she's at the restaurant and she talking. She's saying, she's under the weather and she fighting with the people in the comments because they mad because she ain't trying to wear a mask and she around the baby and around people in public and she like, I don't care, they'll be all right. We gonna test the baby immune system out today because mama ain't wearing no mask. So she fighting, going back and forth. So apparently the announcement was the backup channel. Well, I call it a backup channel, but let me take that word back. Her second channel. So I learned she had a second channel from you all a while ago, called Queen of Kings Uncensored. Queen of Kings Uncensored. So that's that second channel. I don't know if that was always the name of that channel or not, but the surprise was her talking about what type of content she was going to be putting on there going forward. So I guess she had been talking to her people, the Rosebuds, about what they can expect from her second channel. Now the second channel has like 10,000 subscribers. She hasn't done anything on there in a while, but she has it. So now for whatever reason, she's motivated to want to put content out there. I'm wondering if just as a backup channel, to protect herself, like what I'm doing. So she says she's going to post lives on that channel every first Friday and third Friday of the month. So y'all, she's talking. So while she's sitting there, she's like, no one's come over and taken my order yet. And she was like, so she started yelling out for a server to come. So Dana's in the comments talking about, Rose, don't be acting, Prune, don't be acting ghetto. This is Dana talking in the chat. She told her, don't be in there acting ghetto. Because little Prune started yelling for a server to come. The server comes over and she was like, I've been sitting here for a while and no one's come to take my order. So then the server, I can hear the server. We can hear the server. We can't see the server, but we can hear it. He says, well, I saw you on the phone. When I see people on the phone, I don't come over. I don't interrupt them when I see them on the phone. He says it like 3 times. She says, well, interrupt me. And she proceeds to place her order. Now, listening as someone in the live, when the man said that, his reasoning for not coming to take her order made sense to me. Also, I didn't pick up any type of special sass or attitude with it, but I don't know what his body language looked like because I can only hear it. So after he walks off, she tells the chat, she was like, I didn't like how he was talking to me. I didn't like his, so she started kind of expressing that she had an issue with him. So I'm like, okay, which I don't understand why when he was in her face, if she felt like he had a tone, if she wasn't with it, why she didn't let it be known then to his face. I was kind of confused by that. She waited and let the man walk off after she put her order in and then started complaining to the people on the live. So I'm like, okay. So next thing you know, she was like, you know what? She started calling for another server, asking her who the manager is. She's like, I want the manager. Can you get the manager? So that person sends the manager over. It was a woman. She then proceeds to tell the manager, I've been sitting, I come here all the time. I spend money. I be spending like $40, but them $40 add up. And I've been sitting here and nobody came to take my order. And when the server finally came, he gonna tell me and I don't come, she gave all this kind of attitude of what she's saying he was giving her when he said, I didn't come because you were on the phone. Because remember, I told y'all she was on live. Shit, I was in the fucking chat. Y'all, I don't comment, but I be in the bushes. So she was on live. So the man was like, well, I seen you on your phone. So that's why I didn't bother you because you were on your phone. So that made sense to me. But again, I didn't see the energy of what he was giving in person as he said those words. I can only hear it. And the way he said it, I didn't think nothing of it. It to me, I just like, oh, well, that makes sense. He's seen, she was on the phone. He was just letting her, have her privacy and her time. So she's telling the manager that he had an attitude, he did this and that. So then the manager walks off. She then starts back talking in her chat. Then she says, you know what? I'm not going to even order any food from here. I'm just going to pay for these drinks and I'm going to leave. So it's like, okay. So then 2 seconds later, y'all, she says, you know what? I ain't even paying for the drinks. Fuck that. She says, she yells out, oh, these drinks were barely touched, so I'm going to leave and we're not paying for that either. So I'm like, so people in the comments, somebody called her a Karen. People just going in the comments, y'all. I think Dana was damn embarrassed. Like people were just going in like, oh my God. So remember she said the drinks weren't hardly touched. So I don't know how many drinks it was because it was just her and Lil Man, he 4. I don't know if he had a drink on the table, but I heard him they put a drink order for him, but she had a cocktail. She had an alcoholic beverage. So right after she said, I ain't paying for none of these drinks, they're still almost full anyway. Why she then, as she stood up to grab her and the kids and get the hell on, y'all, why she pick up that goddamn cocktail and was still drinking on it? That almost killed that. She almost drank all of it, y'all. And so I'm like, so people in the comments like, well, damn, not you drinking up all the drink and still hollering you not paying for. Yes, she did. So she damn near almost killed the drink, y'all. So she didn't drink it all, but her goddamn ass was still drinking on it after she said, "I'm not paying for any of these drinks. I'm leaving." And remember, she said, "I didn't hardly drink any." So she takes some more sips of the drink. It looked like it was a cocktail. It was in like an alcohol. Y'all know she like get her drink on. It was a cocktail glass with a straw. It was a brown colored liquor that she had in it. So I don't know what she was drinking, but it was a brown colored liquor with ice. As she proceeds to walk out this restaurant, she sees the server who she said copped the attitude. Y'all, when I say she start cussing that damn man smooth the hell out, talking about, "Don't you ever talk to," I'm like, what the? It was the delayed reaction to what he said to her that was for me. She started cussing the man out. "Don't you ever talk to me like that again. Yo, effing, I am not the." She cussed that man out. She walking out. Next thing she know, she said, "Y'all, I need to end this live because I have to remove it." She already knew, y'all, she had showed her ass. And she know people be with that quick draw to record, and I couldn't even screen record because by the time all that popped off, when I went to try to do the screen record, because it was a live, like I couldn't like rewind it to take it to the beginning or whatever because it showed live has been like ended or has been removed. So I couldn't capture the I couldn't capture. I caught the little bit that I did capture. It was like comments at the end from what people was saying, but I couldn't capture what the hell I just described to y'all. I said, "See, that's what the fuck happened when I get to clicking on her shit. That's why I be needing breaks, y'all." This is why, because listen, I just want to know what the hell been going on since I've been out the game for the last couple of days. And this is what I seen. And I wanted to see like, oh, what's going on? So, I'm gonna do a walk and talk. So maybe we can talk about some things. Child, did she give me some shit to talk about? I say, as long as that thing on the damn internet and hit that damn live button, I'm gonna have something to damn talk about. I say I will get tired of talking about her before I run out of things to talk about. No lie, y'all. That shit was crazy. I'm like, what the fuck? Just literally, I was on the live for maybe like 15 minutes, and it was just so much that was going down in the live. Also, in the live, somebody says to her, I'm gonna get through the comments, y'all. But I'm trying to get this out because it was so much. I was hit up all upside my head with what was going down in this short span of time. Cause y'all, she a damn lot. She's a lot. Somebody in the comments say this is before she cussed the man out, before her order was taken. He said that somebody in the comments said, "Why do you treat Brett or Blue Shirt like a doormat, like a floor mat, a floor mat?" She went ahead and blocked the person and said, "You can say whatever about me, but what you not gonna do is talk about my husband. You bet not. Nobody bet not ever talk about my husband because my husband is my big glass of white, a big glass of white milk." That's what she called him. She said, "That's my big glass of white milk, and ain't nobody gonna talk about him." And yeah, somebody said, I guess, "But you damn cuss him out and talk about him." Then she said, "Well, yes, I do talk about him, but I can do that. You can't talk about him. You can't talk about him. You just mad because you don't have you don't have a protector and somebody, a husband like me, child." This is all before it went down with the server. Oh, it was a lot going on. It was a damn lot going on. And I'm just like, who else seen this live? I'm trying to think how many people at this point. It was maybe around a nine something hundred people in the live at the time, y'all. So I don't know if she was drunk with cussing this man out the way she cussed him. I don't know because I didn't. As she was talking, see, here's the thing about the Prune that I don't see. People talk about her having like this habit But I don't ever see her or catch her drinking a lot. So I hear people talk about like feeling like she maybe got a problem, but I don't ever see her like partaking in alcohol like a lot. Some of y'all may do. I don't. So that was just the opinion I never formed of her as far as her having a drinking problem. But I hear people say it. So I don't know if what I witnessed with it at the restaurant, if we can blame it on if we can blame it on alcohol, I don't know because she's just a lot in general. So to me, I think I don't blame it on alcohol when it comes to her. She's just a damn lot. Listen. So, oh, let me tell you. Remember, I said she called the manager over. When the manager came over, y'all know she quick to throw out her following. She tells the manager, "I was on live, and because I got hundreds of people in here on this live." And then she proceeds to turn the damn phone around to put the camera on the damn lady, y'all. That lady started running from the camera, talking about, "No, no, I don't need to be on the." She thinks that just because she signed up for Beyonce's internet and air her business out, she think everybody else live like that and want to be on the internet like that. That's the craziest shit. That lady started running from the camera and she here and turned the camera back. Like, first of all, it was irrelevant you being on a live or with 100, like that was just irrelevant information. Like, why do you feel like you had to even say all that? Like, that had nothing to do with what your issue. Like, what the fuck? Like, what are you doing? It was a lot, y'all, and it had to have been only like a 15. That live wasn't that long of what I watched, but it was just so much that took place in it. Child, I'm about to goddamn retire on this. I need to damn retire. Right? The Prune gonna put my fucking ass in retirement when it come to. If she just a lot. I'm like, see, that's why I needed a damn break. I can't do this shit day in and day out. I be needing breaks, y'all. So this was how my return to the garden went. As I just spent the first 17 minutes talking about, this is how my return went. This why when y'all see my goddamn ass for a couple of days, I have to get my damn mind right. Because you got to get ready for this shit. You got to get ready. So, one more thing before I get in the comments. The pregnancy, she talked about that. People were asking her if the surprise, if it was going to be her announcing being pregnant. She's like, "No, I'm not pregnant. I got my period yesterday. Um, and that's part of the reason why, I'm just not in the, best mood because I feel sick." Because she says she's sick, her throat hurt and all that. She's sick. And then she's on her period. So I just want to let y'all know, y'all can mark that from when the next damn story she tell, and when she talking about periods and missed periods and dates. Keep in mind, she said it started yesterday, which was, what was that, the 17th? Is that the 17th? She said it started yesterday. So that's what the fuck popped off in the live today. And listen, all right, so what the hell y'all got to say? Let me go to the top, read these comments. Y'all was a damn lot. Hell, it was a lot. I'm like, damn, it's probably disappearing. She a lot. I just can't do it. They hold them. Let me see what y'all talking about. But y'all let me know in here if y'all haven't already. Did y'all see that live today? Because she quickly took that shit down, and that lets me know she knew what she was doing. Because she tries to control the narrative to come off as being one way, but she always show her ass. The truth will come out. The truth is always revealed. She's a walking contradiction. But though she get mad at us for calling her out on the shit, I seen that shit with my own eyes. I'm like, well, damn. Like, they was in the comments, somebody calling her Karen. Even Dana was telling her, "Don't be acting ghetto." Like, her damn people in her chat was even damn embarrassed. Like, she left. You know what they say, just leave quietly? Oh, no. She left with her whole and showing her whole entire ass, y'all. When I say she cussed that man smooth the hell out, she cussed his ass out. But I'm like, why didn't you just tell him how you felt when he first was talking to you? You gonna wait after the fact when he not even realizing that you even got an issue with him until you goddamn cussed him out. That's your favorite flower in the garden. Ah, Yolanda talking about, oh, really? Do tell. Listen, that's what the hell had happened. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. I ain't making none of this stuff. Anybody who's seen it, hell, don't let me be the only person in this chat who's seen this itch pop off. Because it was a damn lot. I need somebody to say that they endured this with me, this trauma with me. Devon says she can chat. I did see some of the live. Ursa says she has no class, etiquette, style. What a shame. Y'all, them folks was in her chat. They looked like they was embarrassed. Because remember, them be the same ones that be making up all these excuses for her. Coming all in my comments, saying whatever. Remember, she out here saving marriages, saving relationships. Y'all know people be in them comments looking up to her, talking about she relationship goals and child. Them people in the comments, a lot of them was not for what they witnessed. We witnessed her show her ass. It was a mess. PM says, yes, I believe she probably got strikes. Yes, so I believe so too, because listen, if she can run around and be striking other people, she not above it either. So when she talked about that other channel, I was like, okay, she's ready to start putting the work in over there just in case. Because she already got 10,000 subscribers. She got 10,000 subscribers already over there. So there's no new content over there as of yet. But she said starting the first Friday of the month and the third Friday of the month, she's going to post lives on that channel. And remember, that's called Queen of Kings Uncensored. Hey, Ariane, hello. Serena said, I saw no reason she snapped on that poor man. Like I said, listening to it, I didn't take no, if I didn't hear that. To me, it was a normal response. And he said, hey, no, I didn't come over because I saw you on the phone. She made it seem like he got all extra with it. But my thing is, if he got all extra with it, why in the moment when he was saying whatever, you didn't check him then and say, well, hey, I mean, okay, I don't appreciate the tone. Like, she waited. She was actually talking nice to the man. When he said what he said, because he said that shit like 3 times. Like he repeated himself. She proceeded to place her order, whatever. She didn't act like whatever he was telling her that she was bothered with it. She literally waited till he left and then started showing her ass. So I don't know if maybe some people in the comments, because there were some people I read where they were like, oh, he sounded rude. So I don't know if maybe the responses that she was seeing in her comments had her to do all that, because maybe some people said, oh, well, he sounded rude. So she kind of wanted to go with that, even if he wasn't really giving that energy. I don't know, because I'm just saying, y'all, he didn't sound rude to me. He sounded like, oh, he just gave a reason why he didn't come over. He's like, oh, I just saw you on the phone. I didn't want, like, child, like, I think any rational person hearing his reason, you'd be like, oh, okay. Um, but no, she just went ham on that there, man. Abundance says, what video is this? I'm gonna go watch it. I said Abundance, she took that shit down. Y'all know she on she with the quick draw. She took it down. She cussed his ass out and then said, y'all, I gotta end this live because I need to take this video down. I kid you not. And she took that shit down because I was trying to do the screen. She took it down so fast because she knew that she showed her tail. She knew what she did. She knew she was in the wrong. That's why she quickly took it down. And it was just my luck to just, I seen the live and I just was like, let me see. Because I hadn't been wanting to hear a damn thing she had to say since all weekend, really. Listen, I need a damn break from her. So today was really my first time like clicking on something of hers and just listening to what the hell she got to say. Because y'all, I just, listen, only the strong can survive. I just didn't have to fight. But today I'm like, well, I'm gonna do my walk and talk. Let me click on her video, see what the hell she's talking about. So therefore, when I come and walk with you all, talk with you all, I'll be able to kind of share some things. 'Cause I hadn't talked to you all in a while. So that is what she gave. I guess she like, oh shit, she in the house. So let's give her goddamn ass something to talk about. But then she thought about like, oh shit, I just showed my ass. Let me hear her get this shit down because she don't be playing. She would, because I promise you, y'all, I feel like on the good stuff that I be watching in real time, she just take that shit down like she know I'm watching, like she is discriminating against me. So yeah, she took it down. So you're not gonna see that abundant. But I done told you, ran down the whole detail of what had happened. Maybe somebody else out there would screen record me, because only how you would have been successful with a screen record is if while she was doing the live, you just anticipated that she was gonna be on some other damn shit, and you just started recording. Otherwise, if it was an afterthought like with me, you're not gonna have it. So we'll see if anybody circulated or have it. But yes, but I did the best I could with painting a picture on how that shit went down. And it went down just like I said, and probably worse. But that's how it went down, y'all. Lily says, I think she's copying off of Peach McIntyre getting into that with that establishment. I don't know. It just, I don't know. Because here's the thing, she was telling the manager, you know, I come here all the time. And so can you imagine though, like, you come someplace, you acknowledge you go into that place all the time. But now you done showed your ass to them. Like, you wouldn't be embarrassed. Like, I would be embarrassed. Because it ain't like, y'all, okay, follow me. Don't ain't it kind of different to say you go somewhere and you show your ass and you be like, shit, I'm out of town. I ain't finna never see these people again. Ain't that a different type of show your ass versus you show your ass and you know you got to keep going back. You finna see these people again. I don't know. To me, it's like it's different. I feel like it's better when you know you ain't finna see these folks ever again in life versus you know you likely to still run into their asses. I don't know. It's just kind of different for me. But she showed their ass and then quickly said, "Oh, I need to help and take this down." Because she knew she was in the wrong. She wouldn't have to take it down if she felt like she was in the right. But she knew she was in the wrong. She knew she was in the wrong. But that's all right because I said, well, I know what I'm going to talk about at 6 o'clock. I know what I'm going to talk about because I seen it. I sure did. I saw it myself. This wasn't no secondhand story, y'all. I seen it. It's a hot damn mess. KG said, I think she took that video down. She sure did. She surely did. Abundance said, oh, thanks. I'll be off the internet for a minute. Yeah. Mike, hey, Monique, you said, hi, Chic. Where have you been? Girl, my mama said, I better find you and go on a field trip or something. What is that, the channel? I told my husband, I said, I told my husband, my mom, and my mama, I said, I got to do a live. These people gonna come and damn find me. I be feeling like y'all do that really when y'all be showing up on my fitness videos on my second channel. Cause I be gone for a minute. So that's why I'm like, I gotta pop up. But at the time I didn't know, what I was gonna talk about you. What I was gonna talk about with y'all. But then when I seen that video, I said, well damn, I got a whole lot to damn talk about. My backup channel is Chic Speaks on it. So Chic Speaks like this channel, and then the two words on it. And you can access the link to it from my community tab on this channel. There's a link. So I don't know if you guys can type it in from the search if it comes up, because I know when I first created it, it wasn't coming up that way. I don't know if it's because it was so new. But now, it's been, I got quite a few videos over there. So I don't know, it may come up if you just do a general search on Chic Speaks on it. But you can access the link from my community page from this channel that you're watching me on. So yes, come find me. But yeah, I listen, y'all. I had to goddamn tap out. Like she didn't work the hell out of my goddamn nerves, and I'm still, dealing with the YouTube because they still haven't given me a final verdict on my strikes from when she struck my content. Saturday, y'all, will be 2 weeks, and y'all know YouTube still has not given me a decision on those strikes, which I find to be very odd. But it's my first time, experiencing. I need to go back, see if I can find an email. I don't think I have a confirmation email that says how long it should take for them to get back with me. But I just find it odd that they haven't gotten back with me yet on the content strike because they know that they did wrong. Like they're like, cha, I didn't do anything wrong. And for whatever reason, they're finding it hard to come back and tell me that. Lily says, was the restaurant in her building complex? I don't know. I've never seen her at this place before. She claims she go there all the time. She was saying she go there every day. I'm used to kind of seeing her outside, but I don't follow like all her content like that. So it looked like if she says she come every day all the time, I'm thinking it's probably downstairs, something, someplace like very close to like the building she lives in, or if there is a restaurant, because the way she said all the time. So I'm thinking it's probably in the building or very nearby. But she told that manager, I come here all the time. Yeah. Jen says she was drunk and mouthy. So the time I was seeing her on the live, she wasn't doing a lot of drinking. So I don't know if she had already got the party started. Because as she was talking prior to her getting flipped at the mouth, I didn't pick up her being like drunk or anything. Like she wasn't giving me that vibe. I guess she's just herself, however she is, and maybe I don't know when she's drunk or not, because she always the same to me. So she seemed fine, as far as her demeanor leading up to her cussing the man out, but she was drinking. I did see that she did have alcohol, so I don't know how many she threw back, but she did have alcohol. She did. Lily says she better remember she's in Hawaii. Well, hell, I hope she don't damn forget. She'll be probably one of them people that damn forget that she showed her ass and cussed some people out, and go back the next day. Be like, oh snap, I forgot. Y'all think she gonna go back? Cause y'all know you got crazy people that do the absolute most, and then they come back in your face like the hell they forgot what the hell they done did. Y'all know anybody like that just do the most and be like, bitch, you remember you just did this? So I wouldn't be surprised if she did like go back to that place probably before the week out. Shit, probably tomorrow. And she done damn forgot. But I hope if she do take her ass back in there, they remember her and they check her and be like, you ain't welcome. I hope, since she talking about y'all know I come here every day. Well, I hope they damn remember her and them kids when they show up in there, because she need to not be welcome back up in there the way she acted up, because that was uncalled for. Ariana says she going to jail as soon as possible. Oh my goodness. Them people probably would have called the police on her, because she waited to cuss him out. Like as she was walking, like she didn't, let's just say this. She wasn't crazy enough to go ham like in the restaurant. She waited until as she was like walking out, like at the door, and started doing the damn most. Y'all know how you got people where you get into it with them, and then they don't start popping off at the mouth until maybe somebody start pulling one person away and getting in between, and now they got all the courage, like they big and bad, but they only doing all that because it's somebody in the middle of y'all. See, that's what she was giving. That's what she was giving. Because remember, this is the same person that say she's not a fighter and she ain't never been in a fighting day in her life. This was that person. This was that person. It's like, oh, okay. You're not a fighter. You're a lover. You ain't never been in a fight, but you cussing people out all in public like this and being disrespectful in front of your children. Because as I think about it, y'all, this all went down in front of the kids. This went down in front of the kids. They seen all of this. Y'all think number three went home and told daddy what mama did? Told daddy and his brothers, y'all, mommy said, because kids be smart. And he pay attention. Y'all think he gonna repeat that story? He gonna repeat that story because remember she deleted the lie. So if he go back, y'all, and repeat that story to Blue Shirt and to 1 and 2, like let me tell y'all what happened when y'all was at school today. It be going down when me and mama go out. Other two like word. Now what had happened? What had happened number 3? What you said? She said what? No. Oh my God. Like listen, y'all. So that was my prune experience for today. Happy Thursday, child. Happy Thursday. You crazy witch says, dang man, what happened to the people who used to have all the screen recorders? Listen, I don't even know. I think she probably done got them shook. She playing games with striking channels, and people are moving differently now. You crazy witch. Like people are like now kind of moving in a different kind of way because she's just putting strikes and stuff on people's channel. And so maybe some of those people now are kind of like, let me fall back a little bit. Because I know for me, I'm moving differently with this channel because I got the two strikes on my channel because of her. One of them is still pending investigation by YouTube. So maybe that's why that, they not doing it like that. But who knows? Because, maybe somebody did see it. It's just that I caught it in real time. So it wasn't like it was like a pre-record that was out there and she later decided to take it down. No, it was alive. So you had only how you can kind of get that is if you already had your screen record going while you were watching it, because it wasn't let me watch first, then go back and screen record, because I didn't think it was y'all. I didn't think it was gonna be going down like that. I don't know what the hell I thought. I don't know. I just clicked on it to see what the hell she was talking about. So when I talk with you all during my walk and talk, I can just catch up with you all and just maybe share some updates, because the title of her video was something centered around like surprise or something. So I wanted to know what the news was. Child. So here it is, the video that she called surprise to announce the news. She done damn took it down. So she done missed that moment because she can't even keep it up for the people to hear the surprise. So I don't know if she gonna have it in her paywall Patreon. I don't know. But she ain't got it up on that channel because look, it's showing her true colors. See, that's the thing. She wants to control the narrative of who she is, and she doesn't like when those real moments come out, because that was a real moment. Just like when she cussed out Blue Shirt, that was a real moment. She don't like for people to capture those real moments and then talk about it. But that's you. Like, don't get mad at me for talking about who you are and what you do. Like, we don't make stuff up. Like, this is what you did. So on my channel, I don't talk about it. I just, as of late, I don't show her actual content. But God damn it, that don't mean that don't mean that I can't give my opinion about still what I watched on my own. So listen, she just don't want people to know the real her. Hello. She want people to believe this make believe person that she is. And it's like, no, that's you. And keep in mind, y'all, she the same person who constantly be talking about how black women be ghetto and don't show up, with they putting their best foot forward. Y'all know how she be talking. So, ma'am, are you saying that we supposed to show up like you? So, what I just watched you do in that establishment, we supposed to show up like that? Is that what we supposed to show up as? Like, what's the deal? But that's what she does. So that's why you have to know better. Because she will gaslight the hell out of you. And it's just crazy that those rosebuds be here for. And it's just like, y'all don't see she playing with you. She telling you you ain't ish when most of her following is black women. But she be on there talking about black women and saying you need to do this and that. Well, damn it, are we supposed to follow your lead, your example? Because I don't be seeing nobody out here doing the most on the level that you do. But though you got so much to say, you got so much to say about how the black woman moving and how she need to be doing better. Bitch, that's you. I ain't moving like that. I'm willing to believe that most of you all in my chat ain't moving like that. That's you moving like that. So it's like she be projecting. Like, cause she showed her ass, y'all. She showed her ass on the level of like, let me see. I guess Fifi will know shit. She called her cousin out on the phone. Fifi. So y'all see that energy that she had on the phone recordings with on the phone recordings with Fifi and Champagne. I'm sorry, Fifi and Champagne, where y'all hear her like cussing and all of that. That's pretty much what she was giving in this restaurant. So imagine that. Imagine that. That's what she was doing at the public restaurant with numbers 3 and number 4 walking out. And then gonna say, y'all, I gotta end this live because I need to take this live down. And that's what she did. That let me know in the moment that she knew what the hell she was doing. She ain't damn crazy. She knew what she was doing. She knew that she was in the wrong. It was no delay, nothing like, it wasn't like, oh, you know how sometimes something happened and then later, maybe some time have passed and you think about, damn, I guess I probably did do the most. Let me go and take that down. No, y'all, she like instantly took the shit down. So that let me know she know what she be doing. Because that quick, she was able to come to the conclusion that I need to take this down. She knows what she be doing. She know what she be doing. She knows what the hell she be doing. And I'm going to continue to call her out on her stuff because I see it. I'm not going to co-sign it. Let me add this part too, y'all. So y'all remember she put the relaxer in her hair about, has it been like 3 weeks now? So when the live start, I'm trying to listen to her talk and talk about whatever the fuck she was talking about. But y'all, I was so confused by her hair because why the relaxer looked like it didn't damn left the building? The only thing that looked relaxed that lay down is the baby hair on her forehead. The rest of her hair is a fucking afro. So I'm like, wait a minute. You put a relaxer. What the fuck happened to the Just For Me 3 weeks ago? Y'all, if y'all know how a relaxer work, your hair stays straight. Your roots, as they come in, may be kinky because that's the new growth, but the ends is still going to be straight. Why the hell she ain't had no straight ends? I'm like, what the hell? So I'm trying to listen to her talk about whatever the hell she talking about. She was saying she was sick, going into people talking about her white husband, but I'm just looking at her head trying to figure out what the now I've posted. I've had the TWA, for those of you who don't know, stands for teeny weeny afro. I've had that look a few times. So, but I ain't never toggled between the natural TWA and a damn relaxer. I know that a relaxer straightens the hair, but she was on the damn live without the fucking relaxer. So I'm like, where the fuck is the relaxer at? What is going on? When I say y'all that 15, 20 minutes, I was getting hit all upside the head with the shit that I was taking in. Because I'm trying to make mental notes. Because remember, I was going to come out here to talk to y'all asses. Because a lot of y'all be like, fuck that shit. I don't click on her shit. I just wait for you to do it. Well, I got to be the damn one to do it. So I'm like, damn. They said, bitch, tag you with, you got to be the one to do it. So I'm trying to take in everything that's popping off in this live. But I was confused by that head. I promise you. Now, here's the thing. I have no problem with the TWA. I had it a few times. I was just confused because I know she fucking just told us she put a relaxer in it just 3 weeks ago. Anybody who the black community know that ain't you don't wash your relaxer out. It don't just it don't disappear. That's not how the hell a relaxer work. A relaxer, you gotta let that shit grow out and slowly cut it out. It's not just reverting back. Y'all, her shit then reverted all the way back. I said, well, damn, what kind of goddamn relaxer they got out there in Hawaii that they ain't got in goddamn Georgia? Because I ain't never seen no ish like that. So y'all, I was confused. What did I say? All my senses were stimulated. The eyes, the ear. Listen, I was trying to figure ish out. And then she gonna take the video down. So I said, damn. So I've been trying to think about everything that popped off in that short span of time. So people wonder, why y'all talk about her so much? This is why. It's so much that take place with her. She's a whole think piece. That woman is a whole entire think piece. A whole case study. Like, it's so much to her. She's very interesting, to say the least. She is very interesting. That woman is like no other. It ain't never a dull moment with that thing right there. She's a lot. She is a lot. She is a lot. And I can only imagine for her mother, Janarda, what it may have been like raising her as a child. Because as a grown ass woman, she is a lot. And guess what? We're seeing some of those kids are a lot. And they're going to continue to grow and do whatever the hell is that they're going to do that's going to be genetically coming from her, coupled with learned behaviors in the house. She is going to have her hands full with them kids. Probably all of them at some point because she's a lot and she is the representation that they have. It was just a mess, y'all. Ariana, so where is Blue Shirt at letting her be doing all this? What she always claimed he had work. Nobody asked her, I guess, in the live where he was at. So I never, by the time I got on it, I never heard her talk about where he was at. Somebody just said, why do you treat him like a doormat? And that's a fair question to me, but she got pissed off and said, what you not going to do is talk about my husband. But here's the thing. To me, that comment wasn't a negative comment to talk about her husband. They said, why do you treat him? That was a dig at you with what you doing, not him. But she flipped it to make it seem like they were talking about him. They took that to me, they were defending him like, why are you treating him like that? But she made it seem like they were talking about him and just proceeded to go in and talk about he was her tall glass of white milk and that nobody can ever talk about him and that you just jealous because I got a man, I got a husband who cares about me and want to do things for me. That's what she said. And then she proceeded to damn be rude to the establishment. Pink Girl says, you crazy witch. I only recorded the part where Race number 3 was about to get ran over. So you must caught the beginning of that live. So I don't know how long that live was going um, when I watched it, but I caught, I guess I would say 15 minutes of it. Um, you crazy witch said at Pink, OMG, what the hell? That's crazy. Now, if all that y'all was included in what I watched, with somebody saying number 3 almost got ran over, y'all, this damn live, yeah, it was a whole lot damn popping off in that live because I didn't even see that part. So that means that popped off before they got to the restaurant because it ended as they were walking out. So if the baby almost got hit by a car, that was before. So that was must have been them walking to the restaurant, and then when I saw it, they had a seat and was waiting to be served. So I don't know how long she was in because she started thinking like, y'all, I've been sitting here for a while and nobody ain't said nothing. While I was watching her, she had only been sitting there for, I don't even think it was 10 minutes. So for her to make a comment of being sitting there for a while, I don't know how much longer before I got on, she had been sitting there. So it's crazy. And it's a abundance that I know I want to see. Listen, she quick draw with these taking these videos down lately, and she does that because especially when she's showing her ass, she don't want people reaction channels to react to it. She don't want to do that. She doesn't want us to do that, so she quickly try to take the video, take it down. So it's almost like one of those things to where if you're that invested in and you're concerned if she's going to take something down, you'd have to just already from the beginning start screen recording. But then the thing about when you're doing that, you don't know how long the live is going to be. And when you're screen recording, it's recording everything on the phone. So it's not the most convenient to just be screen recording the whole live because you have other things that's going to be happening on your phone during that time. You may get a phone call, text messages coming through, email. All of that will be captured on the recording. So it's just kind of one of those things to where, listen, you just gotta anticipate the nonsense. Like, oh shit, it look like it's about to go down. Let me get my screen record ready. So now that I see how she acts up, I would probably try to have that in mind if I'm watching from my phone, if I'm picking up a certain type of energy, to go ahead and just turn it on. Because, child, like, it just went left like real fast. It just, y'all. Ursula said the manager most likely said, "Good riddance. We are tired of cleaning the food off the table, the floors, the seats, all the screaming and crying." Yeah, that lady didn't seem upset when she was leaving. She, you know how sometimes like the managers and them try to talk you and try to appease you. Y'all, that manager didn't do none of that. She just listened to what she had to say. The prune said, "Okay, well, I'm only gonna pay for this. I'm not gonna get food here." That woman said, "Okay." So Ursula, you might be right, because I peeped that. I'm like, damn, that manager didn't even try to. You know how they try to make it right? Like, well, what can we do? You know how they'll hit you with, well, what can we do to make it right? How about you go ahead and get your meal? We'll comp you, child. That lady didn't do nothing. When that woman said, "Yeah, I'ma leave," she like, "Bitch, bye." Bye, Felicia. So I did peep that, like, well, damn, whatever happened to the, the customer's always right. She said, "Not this damn one. This one always piss me off. I'm tired of this one." So you right about that. I can believe that with the energy that manager had towards her. And y'all, here's this part. How you might be right, Ursula, is that as she was walking out, the manager was standing outside, goddamn, looking at her. Like, bye, bitch. I was like, I think y'all listen. I heard her when she was walking out, and she got the camera face her like how I got the camera facing me, so you can see anybody from the back. So you see the front of the establishment, y'all. So you see the manager standing there, because remember she had already turned the phone to the manager to show her, like, "Look, I got hundreds of people on the live." Man, I'm like, "Bitch, I don't give a fuck. Don't put that shit on me. I ain't no content creator. I'm just a manager of a restaurant." So I'd seen the lady what she looked like. As she's walking, I hear someone say, "Thank you." Y'all, now Ursula, I think that was the manager thanking her ass for leaving, because my first thought was like, why is the manager thanking her? But now I see why. She like, "Bye, bitch. Bye, bitch." That's why she said thank you. Good riddance. We was tired of your ass. You, number one, all the numbers and blue shirt. Like, we was tired of y'all. We were tired of y'all asses. Damn woman said thank you. So now it makes sense. See, that's why I like to tap in with y'all, because y'all helped me push some shit together. Because it was so much popping off. I was confused. I was confused. And I'm like, did she say thank you? But yeah, she thanked that bitch for leaving. You get the fuck on. Thank you for doing us a favor. Because y'all, listen, in the garden. This is what happened when we play around in the garden. I said, "Oh, I'm going to take my ass to the garden today. Let me see what the hell going on in the garden." That's what the hell popped off in the garden, y'all. And I ain't lying about none of that. I'm telling the truth about everything I done said about what happened on that island. I ain't lying about none of it. It was a hot damn mess. Such an embarrassment. Let me see. Such an embarrassment. It should have been such an embarrassment for her. But I really hope that she don't think that she can come back after doing all that and act like nothing happened. Because y'all know she's good for putting blame on something else. Y'all think she might tell him, "Y'all, it was just that time of the month. I had stomach cramps." Because y'all know she struggled with accountability. She struggled with accountability. So y'all think she might be like, "Listen, I know I told that man to kiss my ass, but listen, just hear me out. Hear me out. Damn it. Hear me out. Number 4 just got his first tooth, and he was biting the hell out of me. And he teething. He be goddamn crying. Then I got to change him. And then y'all know what number three be on when we come up in here. Cause she said and lied that number four got his first tooth. So she's trying to get all in his mouth with her dirty hands, trying to open his mouth. And I'm like, damn, she all in his mouth ain't even washed her hands to try to show his one damn tooth. And he was not having it because y'all know he be hollering any damn way when you ain't doing nothing to him. So when she trying to get all in his mouth, he just hollering, he cutting up, he mad, whatever. So she had to stop that and be like, well, y'all just got to take my word. He got one tooth. And then he proceeded as she's holding him, he just gnawing all on her face. Like, cause he teeth and he got that one tooth and she could feel the tooth. So y'all, he was just going ham, just gnawing on her face. Oh my God. It was a lot going on in that damn establishment. It was a lot. and I was trying to take it all in so I could come out here and tell y'all what the hell was popping off in Hawaii. It went down in Hawaii today at that restaurant. I don't know what it's called, but it went down at the restaurants, y'all. It went down at the restaurants. Hey, how my likes looking, y'all? I'm on my phone on stream, y'all, so I have no clue. So I'm just gonna hope and pray y'all doing me right with the likes as I tell y'all the latest on Lil Prune. And I wonder what version of the story is she finna tell Blue Shirt. And if her version gonna match up with what number three version gonna be because he's seen it all. I wonder if he gonna be like, no, 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 that's not how it went. No, mama said this and she drank her drink. Y'all know kids will sell y'all. Y'all know kids will sell you out. Y'all know they gonna sell you out. Oh my God. Oh, hilarious. Aqua says, hey Chic, I am still laughing. That shit was funny. Did you see it, Aqua? Because I seen it. Can y'all still hear me? Karen says she showed her true evil. Can y'all still hear me? I just turned my car. I don't know if my Bluetooth kicked in. Can you still hear me? Can you hear me? Oh, can you hear me? Thank you, Ariane, for letting me know. Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me? Let me know. You got yes. Okay. Thank you, PM. Thank you. Um, y'all was a lot. If you seen, you seen. Some of y'all might have seen. Oh my goodness, it was a lot. Hey, Amanda, hey, Brolena. Oh, I feel like it's been forever since y'all seen y'all. Y'all, your girl, I've been working. I got the other channel. Some of you all been coming over there looking for me over there. I said, they looking for me. Um, I've been over there. Then what else? On this channel, I've been still coming on, but I was doing like a lot of, my fitness videos. Child, I just needed a break from her ass because she a damn lot. I'm shit. If you know, you know. I don't see how with Fifi and Tosh. Listen, only the strong can survive. Only the strong can survive. I needed a damn break. Y'all know I be talking about mental health checks and all of that. I needed that for my dang self because she a lot. And then for my first day back, for all that to pop off, I said, see, that's why I be tapping out. It's too much. It is too much. That is exactly why I be tapping out because she is a lot. It goes down. Like you just, when you hit that button to see her live, like you don't know what you're going to get. You just don't know. You just brace yourself and just be like, I'll be damned. I'll be damned. And she wonder why people be talking about her. She makes it so easy for people to have content just to review, to talk about her. And listen, I'm not over here like bashing her like her making up, like I'm just telling y'all a recount of what popped off. That manager would be able to co-sign what I said. That server she cussed smooth the hell out would be able to co-sign what I said. Number three would be able to co-sign what I said. And number four with his 1 2 would be able to co-sign what I said. They know I went lie. They be like, Ma, you did go ham. You did go ham and then drank them people liquor without paying for it. Cause child, she was like, and I'ma leave. I ain't paying for these drinks because they still almost full. Child, that she was funny as hell. I said, not her trying to kill the drink that she said was still full. I said, them people gonna call the police on her. And that was all before she cussed the man out. How you doing all that, drinking up the liquor, ain't paid for nothing, and then go cuss them out on your way out? At this point, you deserve to be cussed out. You stealing. You stealing. When they start calling her Karen in the comments, oh my God. And then Dana telling her, don't be ghetto. It was an embarrassment. I don't even know how Dana can just defend that. I don't know how any of them can defend that. But y'all know they going to find a way. They going to find a way to defend her. They going to find a way. They going to find a way to defend her. Tell me I'm wrong. I, I need to stop talking about her. Like, y'all think Bigfoot? Somebody didn't call him. Got Bigfoot in here. I be calling him Blue Shirt. Y'all think he gonna be like, oh well, let's just go to the? Because remember, y'all, he ain't knowing at that time that now they can't go back there. Y'all think it's them other kids and Blue Shirt gonna be like, oh, well, we can go to the restaurant, and she gonna be like, well, actually, yeah, we can't go back there. She done messed it up. He gotta try to go when she ain't there. Like she messed it up for everybody. She didn't messed it up. She didn't messed it up, y'all. She just had no like she just did it so like non matter of fact. Like it just shows that she's somebody like this is just what she does. But remember, us black women, we need to do better. We need to act better, stop acting ghetto, have some class, like all of that stuff. Like make it make sense. Like what? You do the absolute most on a level of anybody on a different kind of level. There's no one else I watch that move like her. Like, so who are you talking to? Like, you need to be looking in the mirror, talking to yourself as you be playing them gospel songs when you be going through it. That's what you need to be doing. Some self reflection when you playing Kirk Franklin, Donnie McClurkin in the background, because you're not talking to me and you're not talking to any of the honor students. You talking to your dang self. You need to cut your ish because y'all, she's the example for her sons. This is what they're seeing. So y'all think like how long you think it'll be before say the other kids, well, we didn't already heard on recordings one of the boys cussing the stepmama out. How long y'all think it'll be before the kids, unless they doing it already, start just cussing like teachers out or adults, anybody who is just trying to tell them to do something that they don't want to do because they see the mama just let them words just roll off her tongue. So what would have them to not think that that's how you communicate? Like this is the example you're showing. So for them, it's like, oh, okay, this is what you do when someone makes you upset. When someone makes mommy upset, she's pop off at the mouth. She call them bad words. Like this is how a kid thinks. This is what they're going to be saying. So what is she going to do then when she's having to have these discussions with like teachers or people um, who uphold laws and things? What is she going to say when they start telling her about the things that her children, her boys have said to them? What is she going to say? I don't know why they did that. I don't know where they get that from. She going to play crazy? And y'all know kids, that number three probably would be the one to be like, Mom, we got it from you. Remember that time? Listen, most of us parents know we got stories of being called out by our child for whatever reason, but they will call you out and be like, no, that ain't what you said. Remember that time? They will hit you with, remember that time? When you know a kid will they will hit you with that. That's why you got to be mindful of the things you do in front of them, the things you say, because they remember. They will remember and definitely gladly remind you. And they have no problem doing that in front of other people too, because kids don't think about, how we embarrassment. That's something like a concept that us adults think about as far as a time and a place to do things because of, not wanting somebody to be embarrassed or put on the spot. Kids don't think that way. What comes to mind comes out of their mouth. They're just very like honest and truthful. So whatever they're thinking, how they feel, they're just going to express themselves, in that moment, they're not thinking about, oh, I don't want mommy or daddy to look bad. They're not thinking like that. And what's going to happen is that their kids are going to call them out and embarrass them when they start doing the most. When people want to know, well, where did this come from? They gonna be like, well, my mama be saying this, and she gonna try to say, well, no, I don't. They gonna be like, yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Because remember that time, they gonna do hit you that. Remember that time. Remember that time you cussed daddy smooth out. Like, remember that time we was at the restaurant and you said they didn't take your order because y'all know number three's real smart. Number three is real smart. He know that she likes to drink. He knows this. Remember, we've seen this on lives, and he would be that one to be like, no, no, no. Because think about it. He's spending more time with her now than the other ones because the other ones are at school. So number three is really absorbing a lot of things because he's around more. So he's really seeing mama in a different way than even the other two aren't seeing her because they're gone. They're at school. Child, he gonna tell his brother, listen, number one, number two, let me tell you what happened today. And they're gonna be like, well, was she drinking? Yeah, she had a drink. Oh my goodness. She got to do better. She got to do better. She got to do better. It went down on the island today, y'all. It went down on the island today. You said, who is Chanel? So Chanel is another content creator out there. I don't know what she does right now. At one point she was like reviewing um Lil Prune's content. I don't know what she doing. I never really watched her content. I heard her name from Lil Prune talking about her because she was someone a reaction channel. So I don't know what she does on her channel now. But I don't ever, talk about her because I don't know her. I just heard of her name. But um, other reaction channels may talk about her. But yeah, that's the only Chanel that I know. I don't know anything about her, Laura. But hey, Laura. Yeah, yeah, and that's true. Let me put this on the screen. That's a good comment, Aqua, because yeah, like she has such a large following. So when she does do the absolute most, yeah, like people can, so many people see it. And it was maybe about around 1,000 people on that live when I was on there. So I guess, but that's just the live. People constantly come in and out. So who knows how many views she got on that live. But for the chat, it was like around 1,000 people. And I seen some of them wasn't here for her shenanigans in the comments. They were, like I said, somebody called her a Karen, like, oh my gosh, she been a Karen. And some people in there like, well, why, if she's been, some people in there defending her. So it was like people kind of going back and forth about what they were witnessing. Dana told her, don't be acting ghetto. And mind you, hell, Dana, when she left the Prune college, she said, Dana, a white woman. So the white woman was telling her, don't be acting ghetto. And she saw the comment. And, and listen, Dana made that comment before Lil Prune snapped. So I wonder how did Dana feel? How did Dana feel after everything popped off? Because her comment of don't be acting ghetto was before she really started acting ghetto. So it's just like, listen, but again, people be trying to make excuses. People be trying to make excuses for poor behavior. And it does no good for that person when you're making excuses for them. Aqua says, Sheik, you are sophisticated and cut up at the same and cut up at the same time. I wish more black women like you were popular. Yeah, y'all know I get the doggone doing the absolute. Y'all know, listen. But yes, it's just kind of like It's just how you do it. Listen, it got to be about having some type of balance. And I try to have some balance. I'm me, but I try to move with, some type of class. But, I'm going to say some stuff to where y'all can be, y'all can relate to me and know that, like, she could be about that life too. That, I'm kind of around the way. Like, I'm polished, but I'm just very balanced. So like I say, I can meet anyone wherever. If I need to be upper echelon, sophisticated, I can be that. If I need to come down to your level, get rah-rah, I can do that too. So, child, it's about balance, knowing how to act in public, knowing how to talk to people, being an effective communicator. I think that whole situation, the way it went down, it didn't have to go down that way. If she wanted to have the conversation with the manager, I'm all for that. She had the conversation with the manager. But the part of how it went when she left, that was the part that was uncalled for. Because the man's last interaction with her, she didn't make it be, not she, she didn't make it be known that she had a problem with how he was communicating with her. She didn't tell him that to give him an opportunity to apologize and to say, oh, it wasn't my intention. She didn't do that at all. She let that man literally walk away, went into her chat. I don't know if she let them gas her up because maybe some people in the chat maybe was like, oh my God, he was so rude. And in her, instead of her, acknowledging how she maybe felt about it and saying, no, I mean, he actually wasn't, she just went with it. So I don't know if that's where it stemmed from because I wasn't reading the comments at that point when she was in the comments. I more so started reading them after she started, like when I got back into the comments after she kind of did her complaint to the manager and was like, and people were in her like, oh, don't be, you been a Karen. And that's kind of when I was kind of looking at the comments. But y'all was so much going on in that live. So I'm trying to look at the comments, understand what's going on with that head. Because I was confused by that head. I was trying to take in the conversation that she was having with the staff. So, and then I was trying to take in the part where she said, I'm not going to pay. I'm going to pay for these drinks. And then 2 seconds later said, no, I'm not going to pay for these drinks. Because remember, Blue Shirt said she always changes her mind. She had just told that manager she was going to pay for drinks. Then as soon as the manager walked off, oh, I'm not going to pay for these drinks. They're still almost full anyway. You a whole damn lot. She literally had the glass in her hand and just drink it like, child. They should have called the police on her. They should have called the police on her, but she knew what she was doing because she waited to show her behind after she walked out, not while she was still sitting in there. She knew what she was doing. She knew what she was doing. She should be embarrassed by it, but I'm sure she's not because people like that, y'all, don't get embarrassed because typically if you get embarrassed, you then start to kind of show up differently and move differently. And she consistently shows up in a poor manner. So that lets me know that she's not embarrassed by how she behaves because in her mind, she can rationalize it and she can justify why she do the things that she does. She can just do it. So when you can rationalize your whys behind what you do, guess what? It makes it that much easier for you to continue to do it because you've come up with this reason as to why nothing is wrong with how you move. And then you got people in your life who are co-signing that. So where is the incentive? Where is the incentive to move better or to do better? There isn't one. I didn't damn see one today, y'all. I didn't see one today. Laura, you said she acts entitled. Yes. And I think that the biggest, the more following that she has, the bigger her following gets, I think the more of this obnoxious attitude, the more we'll see. Because for her, someone like her, it validates her. It validates her. And it's just sad. As I say, before money and fame, post money and fame, it's the same person. It's just magnified once you get the money and fame. You're still, so this just lets me know this is just who she always been. It's just now on a grander scale because there's just more eyes watching, more money hitting the bank account, more following. it just magnifies who she is, and it's not cute. What they say is not cute. It just makes her look unattractive. How many of you all seen someone to where from an aesthetic standpoint they're actually an attractive person, whether it's male or female, but their attitude is so ugly or piss poor to where it outshines the physical to where you can't even see their beauty. Like that's to me how she is. I'm someone to where when someone compliments my personality, that goes so much further for me than if someone compliments something pertaining to my physical. Because I understand that beauty fades and your body can change or whatever. But who you are, the essence of you and how you treat people, that's through and through. So whether I'm 25, I'm 35, I'm 45, 55, 65, that's me. And that's going to stay with me. So if someone recognized that in me, I'm good. I'll take that. That's the part I like. That's the part that leaves the lasting impression. I don't give a damn about the physical part. Okay, you say chic, you cute, thank you, but you talk about like my personality, my mind, how I move. That's y'all. That's that y'all talking to me then, and I'm like boosted then, like bet, bet, because that's the important stuff. That's the stuff that shines through and through. That's the stuff that makes you look that much more attractive and appealing. Somebody who's good looking and got the personality. I've had people tell me that like they may compliment, it might be a man that may compliment how I look, but after having conversation with me, they may take notice of my personality and they'll be like, oh my God, beauty and a good personality. Like, like bet they like winner, winning. Like, so that's why I love like to me it's more of a compliment when someone recognizes my personality because I like to make people feel good. I don't want to make nobody feel less than. I'm all about boosting and motivating people. So I like that. So that goes further for me than, somebody talking about my looks. And somebody like her who prints in a mirror, pokes out her lips. She's so focused on a aesthetic to where she don't care if her inner is piss poor. She don't even care that her inner is piss poor, and it's sad because it's not cute and it just makes her look unattractive because that starts to overshine them damn lips that you bought or um, whatever else you think that makes you look attractive. That that attitude, that inner you, it overshines all that other stuff to where it doesn't even matter what you working with on the outside because your inside is all effed up. So now nobody don't even care what you look like on the outside because the inner you is just jacked up. So y'all, that's more of the story is focus on the inner you. Don't be so overly consumed with the outside. I'm all about balance. Hopefully y'all can still hear me. I'm all about balance. Um, Can you all hear me? Let me turn this up. Okay. All right. I just got home, so my sound from the Bluetooth from the car went out. So, all right, give me a minute. Just got home, y'all. I'm a soccer mom, among many other things. Child, I'll be working. I'll be working. All right. Hold on. Mm-mm. Hold on. Okay. Make sure. All right, I'm back. I'm back. So yes, moral of the story: just be a good person. Like, child, don't be running around here acting like the flower, acting like you better than, and you can talk to people any kind of way. That's just not what we. That's not what we promoting over here. It's not a good look. It's not cute. Um, I'm gonna always encourage you to just be nice to people. To me, that just goes further along than your looks, because when you're a nice, genuine person, it just shines through, like your outer part, the outer you. When you're a nice person, the outer you, like it comes through, where it just makes you look that much more attractive when you have a beautiful personality. And that's what I believe. So for me, I like to show up and have a really nice personality. And I want people to recognize, contrary to maybe what they may believe on that other channel. Y'all, I am truly a nice person. I really am. I'm a very nice person. You guys still can't hear me? Let me see. You can't hear me? Can y'all hear me? Okay. Thank you. Rhoda, can you hear me? You said, okay. You can hear me. Okay. Okay, just checking. So, yeah, I want y'all, the moral of the story: be nice, be kind, be nice and be kind. Don't be so full of yourself to where you just think you can go in and just run amok, be disrespectful because you got something that you feel like there's more than what the next person have. Because when that lady came to her table, she didn't ask her nothing about online and who she was talking to. She just proceeded to talk about, yeah, I'm online and I got hundreds of people. Look, it's just like, it just was so uncalled for. Like, she's definitely not a good representation of the culture. She's not. She's not. She's not a good representation of the culture. She got to do better, y'all. She got to do better. Virtuous Woman says, like, share, subscribe, hit that button. Yes, thank you, Virtuous Woman. I appreciate that. You all please like, share, subscribe. Y'all, with my likes looking like, and I know as of this morning when I did my workout, I was like just not that much away from 2,000 subscribers. So yeah, that'll be awesome to hit, 2,000 subscribers. My next goal was 5,000, but you got to get to two before five. So we were like maybe like 15 subscribers away from 2,000 subscribers. So I do want to thank each and every one of you for watching any of my content, subscribing, listening to what the hell I got to say on any given day, because I be having things to say. And I try to come out here and talk to you all and say and make it make sense, and just not be out here just doing the most. Like, I want to make it impactful. And that's what this channel is about. Me reviewing the content over there and just sharing like takeaways from it, ways that we can grow from it, how we can evolve, how we can elevate, how we can lead by example. You got to lead by example. So that's what it's about, and that's what I try to do over here on this channel. I try to lead by example and show up for you, however, in all ways, from having a good mental space, a physical with, taking care of my body, encouraging you all to take care of your bodies. Uh, and then just encourage you all to just live right and just be genuine, good people. Be a person to where somebody want to see show up and step into a room. Don't be that person to where when you leave, they be like, bye, bitch, because y'all, that manager said bye. Thank you. She was appreciative when she left. And now I'm like, damn, like they would rather see her go than to try to make her happy to keep her there. And she just, sometimes what they say, all business isn't good business. And sometimes you like, well, we'd rather not have that type of business or that person here. And I think that's how they viewed her. They were like, that's one less customer, but we want to have a good, healthy environment, one that promotes respecting one another. And that's not what she was doing. So if that means that she has to leave, then so be it. So she got the hell on, and they was like, "Listen, y'all know when somebody ready to see your ass go when they standing at the door watching your goddamn ass leave." Like they literally was at the door, like standing outside watching her. I saw the manager. I never seen what the server looked like because she didn't put the camera on him, but she put the camera on the manager. And it was a woman. I saw what she looked like. That woman was standing out, waiting, looking for her to leave. Bye, bitch. Like she had that whole energy. Bye, bitch. And it's sad, but that's just, she just, they didn't want her business. They were like, don't even worry about it. Drinks on us. We gonna clean up the mess that you and your babies made. But just don't come back here. Just don't come back here. Just don't come back here. Laura says business can refuse service. Yeah. And I'm hoping that when she try to come back, because y'all can't make me believe that daggone crazy woman is not going to try to show back up to that establishment like she didn't show her behind. She going back. She's going to go back. She's going to go back. What that woman is going to go back because she's so delusional to where she's just so the attitude that she has where I can just see her just been thinking that she can just go back like nothing ever happened and just be like and just give some excuse of, well, he didn't treat me right, so this is just how it was. But maybe we can start over. Like, y'all know her, she gonna gaslight, but she gonna take her ass back because she says she go there all the time. So can be so there's a reason why she would go all the time, because for one, it was convenient. She liked whatever she was getting from there, the food, the service. So she's going to go back, and she gonna have some type of excuse as to why things went the way it did, and it's gonna be everybody's reason but hers. She Maybe she might even have Blue Shirt make up some lie as to say, oh, she had a medical, she had a breakdown that I don't damn know, because y'all know she can get that man to do anything. So maybe she'll tell him, because y'all know he be effing up the lies. Because she be trying to tell him, okay, this is what the Blue Shirt, this is what I need you to do. You need to say this, and he F it up every time. Not some of the time. Every time he F it up. He gonna F it up. He gonna F it up. She gonna try to tell him, I need for you to tell them folks that day when I went off, that I was having a mental breakdown and that I suffer from anxiety. I need them to understand that it wasn't really me. It was physically me. Yes, it was me, but I was going through something. So, because I was going through something, they should allow for me to come. Y'all know she finna tell him what to say, and he gonna do his best to try to remember like what the hell she told him to say, and then people gonna be looking at him like he damn crazy, just like we be looking at him every time he do anything that she put him up to. They finna be like, no. No. I hope they be like, no. I hope them folks be like, okay, but no, 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 Aqua said Blue Shirt comes home every day with anxiety, wondering what Prune did that day. Oh my God, I believe it. And today is not going to be any different. And Number three gonna be able to co-sign. Number three gonna be able to tell it. She better hope she don't start telling that story in front of number three, because number three gonna fact check. Number three gonna be like, no. And I wonder if Blue Shirt now is on, if he got enough sense at this point, because the kids are older, to ask them what happened. if he if you'll hear her version first, and then he'll circle back around and talk to number three and be like, number three, what happened today? And he tell a different version of what she said. That's what I want to know, because I'm pretty sure her version and number three version and the prune version is not going to add up. It's not. I know it's not. I know her version ain't gonna even add up to my version, because she's delusional and I'm not. My version and number three version is gonna be the same. My version, number three version, the manager's version, and the server's version, all of our versions is gonna be the same. Lil Prune is gonna be the only one who gonna have a whole different story, and she gonna be pissed off if he don't believe her over the other four stories that go together. Y'all, all I did was click on the damn live so I could have something to talk to y'all about during the walk and talk. That's all I did. I literally took one for the team today, y'all. I took one for the team. I took one for the team. I'm like, see, this is what happened when you go damn near 5 days without clicking on her shit. 5 days. And I messed around and effed around and clicked on it. Yolanda said number three will tell. Yes. And I'm be like, number three, he ain't lying, Blue Shirt. He is not lying. He ain't lying. Number three, what you say happened? Yep, because that's what I heard too. Number three, did you tell him when she did? Me and number three be here. Even number four. Number four got one tooth now. Number four might can get something now and get the nothingness. Number four seen it go down too, y'all. Number three and number four both witnessed it. Man, run the footage. Run the footage. Blue Shirt, run the footage. Run the footage. Run the footage. Laura said you had 5 days clean. I did. It's almost like detox. You coming out of rehab. And y'all know how this is when you're coming out of rehab, you be on the good foot and you be like, man, I didn't kick my habit. I don't even want to go back. I'm good. I can't go back there. I can't go back where I came from. I got to move forward. I got to use these skills that they taught me when the going get tough, because I can't do this no more. Then you run into that one who like, hey, I ain't seen you in a minute. You want some? And then you find yourself back in the circle. That is what happened to me today. That is what happened to me. I'm like that. I didn't have 5 days. I'm clean. I'm clean. I might not even go back. I ain't going back. I can't do it no more. I'm clean. My mind is clean. I got other things to focus on. And then I go to YouTube and I see the fucking live on live, and I fuck around and hit that damn button. And it all starts over again. That is what happened today. That is what happened today. I got to go back to rehab, y'all. I got to go back to rehab. I got to damn go back to rehab. I be damn. Berlin says, yeah, Berlin, you ain't the only one in the chat. What to do? Let me see what y'all got going on. Follow your lead. Make sure you got the right person. Shelly says, and then she called Champagne's son a pedo and gay. And I'm like, he's a little boy, even if he was gay. So what? I'm still going to love my child. What? You know what, Shelly? That's a lot. I clearly that must have popped off in another live, because, or I didn't see all that in the one that I seen today. Praise the Lord, because I saw way more than what I signed up for today. So may the good Lord be with her. Maybe she'll go to church again on Sunday, because she said she didn't go this past Sunday. So maybe she running amok because she didn't go to the Lord's house this past weekend. Hold on. Hold on. All right, I'm back. Going to turn some lights on. But yeah, maybe all this popped off because she missed going to church on Sunday. Remember, she didn't go to church on Sunday. They went and had ramen. So maybe because they didn't go to church, she just kind of lost her way. Y'all know, maybe she just lost her way. She just lost her way. So maybe she'll find a way back when she go to back to church house on Sunday. That's the only thing I can come up with because she damn sure it was nothing holy or Christian about what we seen today at that restaurant. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Amanda said it's not new. It is active on her lives. Let me see. Laura says that Shelly, I believe it was deliberate to anger Champagne to the point of speaking violence. Cactus is a calculating, manipulating, really nasty human. That makes sense, Laura, because she does have that court date coming up. And up until now, like there was no evidence that we felt like she had to justify, I guess, the restraining order. So, we'd been talking about maybe her trying to taunt her or do some things to kind of get her to um what do you say, get out of character, just spaz out on her so she can use that as reason or ammo um to back her request for the restraining order. So that makes sense if she's doing all that because that's crazy. And making such comments like that, that would send any parent, especially a mother. So I can see her probably doing that as a way to taunt her, which is sad because it's just like, girl, like why are you going that hard to provoke somebody just so you can get a restraining order against them when they don't even live anywhere near you? Like, make it make sense. Let's focus on the fact that Fifi got one against your ass that you running around here lying about, talking about is fake news. Like, let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. I ain't been gone too long. When I left that, I knew that was popping off. I knew you had them papers on you. I knew that. I knew that. Shelly said her stepchild fingered her 2-year old. What the hell? Her stepchild fingered her 2-year old daughter. It was a whole mess. It happened in Baltimore and he did it to his cousin. Even then, I was like, don't call that boy. What the hell? Lord, that's a lot. Now, Shelly, where the hell where this coming from? I know I didn't miss some lives lately. Who live was that on? Who live was that on? PM says, Shelly, they just low live trash talking about kids like that. Brolena says, Amanda Jane, they are pretending not like that Chanel now. Shelly said he was like 13, and I was just like, he just needs to get some serious help, mental help, and not um, play around children. Now that's a lot. That's a lot. Jean says Satan goes to the Lord's house all the time. Yeah. Laura says Champagne says stuff that created evidence. And Amanda says they'll normally come for me normally, but I'm too much for them. Wow. Shelly said this was that Chanel girls live last night. I didn't watch it, but they were talking about it. Fifi and Tosh. Wow. Yeah, I seen they had like a long live maybe last night that I saw today, that had taken place. That's crazy. Laura says Cactus did that on purpose. Judges not care about names. I felt so bad hearing Champagne snap because that is exactly what Cactus wanted. Wow. Amanda says, I've been nice for now until another one pops up. Lily says, Shelly, it's just evil. Normal people don't do things like that. Yolanda says, Cactus don't lose her way by not going to church. She has to pretend and turn her life around. Let her keep playing with God. Ranch Life says you have to go to Chanel's live. Then you can see
The Prune being the moderator. Lord, not her being a moderator over Lord Jesus. My. Things have really turned around in the last 30 days. Mm. Laura says, did Chanel create a GoFundMe and take the money? On that note, Virtuous Woman said, please like, share, and subscribe. Join Chic's second channel. Please, please. Thank you for that, Virtuous Woman. Thank you for that. Please like, share, subscribe, and join me on my second channel. This is where you can find my second channel. If the link doesn't work for you, you can type that in the search or go to my community page, and there should be a link there that should take you to my channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you all for that. Child, it's a lot. Listen, just by being gone, what about 5 days? Like it's just it's a lot. It's a lot. I'm just trying to get caught up to what's really going on, and it's quite disturbing. And to me, the more that I hear, as far as like the things that has been said, um, the stories, the allegations, the tales, the lies, whatever they are, it's a lot. And it has me to really believe that, yes, I'm doing the right thing with kind of taking breaks here and there, from covering her, because, it's a lot. You have to protect your mental health. Amanda says that ranch life, I was mentioned on that live. Why? Amanda says, as you said, was one of them. As you said, you was one of them. Bless up said that's disturbing. Right. That's how I feel. Shelly says, Rolanda, no, I was trying to make similarity. I just don't like calling kids names. Regardless, now if there's over 18, then I still don't like it. But I was just telling a story about my friend. And calling someone's child pedo is very serious accusation. It is. Laura says, what channel is Chanel? I don't know what her channel is. Rolena says that Shelly Young. Okay, thank you. I've been gone for a while. Everything turns around so fast. It does. BM says, Laura, you don't want to know. Shelly Young said, girl, I know I'll be trying to catch the lies, and then sometimes when they're late, I'm asleep. But I love the people I met in here like you, Rolena and PM. Yes, this is the highlight, when I come in here and I can engage and get into the chat and talk about what's going on, but just the subject, the little Prune, that like she's just a lot. She's a lot. You all are the easier part. She's a lot. So as I try to kind of dissect and try to understand what's popping off over there, it can be a lot. Ranch Life says, I listened to it, Amanda, for a little bit because I've been so disturbed by the Prune. I didn't hear your name, Abe. Yeah. Amanda says, I was in a chat undercover. Why I have not done it before? Dana and Chaos tell me all the time. As I asked them, who is Amanda Jane? Deepest says, Sheik, how do you predict that all of this is going to end? Um, I mean, I don't know. As you say, all of this, as far as with just her in general, with that channel, the family, the divorce, I definitely foresee a divorce happening. The divorce taking place, I would say within 5 years, 5 years or less, because she's a lot. And I think eventually, just, from a mental health standpoint, I think it's just going to be too much for Blue Shirt. I think when he does try to leave, I think he's going to try to, at some point, get his children. First of all, it'll be cheaper because if he does get the children, his two, if that's all they have together, she doesn't have any more, he won't have to pay child support. So I think his family or people would guide him to do that. And then I feel like he will have all the proof necessary needed to show that she's unfit. Hell, it's on the internet. He'll just tell them, like, listen, watch the content. So I don't feel like it'll be hard, because that's the thing about when fathers try to get custody of their children. More often than not, they're challenged with having to prove the mother to be unfit, because more often than not, the judge feels like the child should be with the mother unless there's signs or evidence to show that she's unfit. So I feel like he would go that route, and I feel like he would be motivated to go that route because it would be cheaper if he's leaving in there little, because he won't have to pay child support. So I think that's what it's going to come down to, her battling him in the courts. And I think that the battle between him and her in the courts is going to look very different from the battle between her and the older two father in court. I think Blue Shirt is going to have a far more aggressive approach than what we've seen with the other two boys' fathers. Blue Shirt, as we see, he's not above talking on the internet like the other kid's father. He doesn't, want to be on the internet. So I feel like Blue Shirt, because he's going to have he has a presence on the internet, that is going to work favorably for him, because as he gets out on the internet and on his own channel and tell his story, he's going to build a lot of followers, and it's going to be a lot of people rooting him on in support of him getting his children. And he's going to just, that energy is going to have him to keep wanting to push forward to get his kids. So I feel like it's going to be how we see with Prune and with Champagne and whoever, how we see her battling with people on the internet, going for their pages, trying to do strikes. I foresee one day him being on the other side and her doing that to him with his content as he come on the internet and speak his piece. She's going to try to silence him. She's going to try very hard. She's going to try very hard, and he's going to know her better than anybody else to know, yeah, this is what she does. She gaslights. She does this. She gets dramatic, and he's not going to fall for it. She's going to have a battle on her hands. She's going to have a battle on her hands, and we're going to see her on the internet, and she's going to be doing the absolute most, spazzing, claiming anxiety, all that we see her do. She's going to do that, but it's not going to be enough to have him to want to still stay in a relationship with her because she wants them to be together because she's losing it. He's going to get to a point to where it's just like, I don't care anymore. I can't do this anymore. And a lot of people are going to be here for that day. They're going to be like, yes, finally, like, I'm here for this. Get your kids, go on. I think it's going to be people who are going to be willing to help by providing resources. Um, I just think that he's going to have this huge support system at that time, and she's going to be upset and bothered by it because people are going to be trying to show up for him. So she's now going to be trying to just put out lies and things, stories out there, make up stuff, maybe allege things that didn't take place. She's going to be trying to probably do that. And she's just going to just go to the extreme. That's what I feel like what's going to happen. And I feel like all this is going to happen in next 3 to 5 years. Like within the next 5 years, this stuff is going to happen. And it's going to be sad. We're not going to be surprised. We're going to be like, shit, we clocked it. Like we seen it coming a mile away. But at the same time, I'm not going to go and suddenly start following and be a support either. Because idiot, like we seen this, you seen what was going down. You were there for whatever your own selfish reasons were. But now that you're dealing with this, I'm not going to feel sorry for him. I don't know if any of you all, but I'm not going to feel sorry for him. I may be still on the internet to be able to cover what's going on and review it, but I'm not going to feel sorry for him. I'll probably be here for the fact that he left and chose to go do something else, but I'm not going to just be over there in his chats, patting him on the back. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that because you was with the shits too for a long time. So I'm not going to forget that. And hopefully none of you will forget it either. It's just that he's going to finally feel her wrath just as we've all felt it. And it's not going to feel good. He knows what she's capable of. That's why I feel like he still sticks around. I feel like he still sticks around. He still sticks around because he knows that she's a hot mess. He's afraid of the thing, what she'll do, the embarrassment, his family. And he's right now taking one for the team. And he's doing that until he can't do that anymore. He's doing it until he can't do it anymore. Please like, share, and subscribe. This is my backup channel on the screen. Thank you again, Virtuous. Yeah, check out, I have some content over on my backup channel. The last video I did was on Diddy a couple of days ago. Some of you all joined me over there and we had a really good discussion. I think it was Amanda was like, oh, it's nice not talking about the prune for a change. So it is refreshing to talk about other things. That's why I really like doing my content on my other channel, because it allows for me to have a mental break from being consumed with just all that comes along with the flower. Like, so I really enjoy being over there. Check out my latest video with reviewing just the shenanigans going on with P. Diddy. Y'all, it's a lot. I'll probably cover it again, do an updated video with some updated things that's been taking place with the case. So just make sure you go over there and you follow me. Make sure you have the bell. You hit the bell so you know when I go live. And yeah, if y'all ever looking for me, check and see if I'm live over there, because I'm likely probably live over there, or I'm live in the AM doing my fitness videos, y'all. So I be out here, I be on YouTube. I just may not necessarily be covering the Prune at that moment, but just know I'm a probably, circle back around. It's just, child, I'll be trying to get my mind right because it just be a lot going on with her. It be a lot. Amanda says at Ranch Life, thank you, sis. I seen Tosh Page. My loyalty was questioned, and I never like it. But Dana hates me. Why? Wow. Ranch says she hates your loyalty. Your loyalty shouldn't be questioned. You stayed in one lane. I've been watching. You've always been loyal. Lord Jesus, who's questioning Amanda's loyalty? Amanda says Ranch Life. Who's Belinda? Wow. Listen, it's a lot going on, and I've been seeing people have their lives up, and they've been long, and I just think just for anyone who covers that content over there, um, they need to just keep in mind that mental health is real, and sometimes you may need to kind of just take a break, take a step from it, woosah, and then maybe come back. I think it would be good for anyone who covers that channel on a regular, meaning like daily. Like, you need to kind of check out from time to time. For real, you need to check out from time to time. Amanda says that was a good P. Diddy chat. It was. It was. Thank you for joining that day, Amanda. I think that was maybe your first time catching a live over there. But it was a good live. We had great conversation, great thoughts and ideas surrounding the whole situation. And I'm pretty sure I'll be doing, I'll be covering covering that story again, with some updates. Because it's been a lot of moving parts going on with that story. So I'm just trying to kind of keep up, child, and listening to other content creators and things, talk about some things, this updates and things like that. So maybe tomorrow night I may do a live over there and pick back up on that or something. I don't know, y'all. Something always going down. So maybe it'll be something else for me to cover. But just stay tuned. Make sure you follow me over there so you know when I go live. Shelly says, Amanda Jane, you're cool people's always been respectful to all the members in the chat. Forget Dana. Who is she anyway? What the hell? So what am I missing as to why Dana's name is coming up? Because Dana doesn't have anything to do with any of these reaction channels as far as like being a mod or anything like that. So I'm confused as to how Dana and Amanda are in the same sentence. Like, I'm confused. Catch me up, please. Amanda says, I took a break and was still mentioned. Wow. That's crazy. Yeah. What happened? So how were you mentioned? Are you been accused of being a rosebud, Amanda? Shelly says blue shirt knows where the bodies are buried, so she needs to be careful because he is not happy and he has so much dirt on her. I'm pretty sure. I agree. I think they both kind of got things on each other. She knows the real deal pertaining to the situation with his daughter. He knows the real deal pertaining to the situation with her older children's father. So they got dirt on each other. So I think they both have reason to try to make their little situation work until that day when it doesn't work. And I feel like the day when it stops working is going to be when he says it no longer works. I think when he says it no longer works, then that's when it's not going to work. But until then, um, Lil Prune gonna think she running stuff. She gonna think she running stuff, and he's continuing to let her believe that. Chosen said, "I was wondering the same thing." She, yeah, what is happening? Right? We confused. Extra special says, "Thank you, Sheik. Enjoy your content. Enjoyed content. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Thank you, Lord." Dana over here. Hey, Dana. Hey, I like to speak for myself. Dana, what you got to say, girl? What you got to say? Rolena said, Amanda Jane accused by Dana. Wow, this has gotten really confusing. It's too much. Dana says, Amanda, I dislike you for speaking on me without knowing me. Listen, I've been tapped out for about a good 5 days. I ain't done no content on the flower in Hawaii. So I don't know what the hell going on. Um, so I'm a little confused, like some other people are confused. Dana doesn't normally show up over here. So the fact that she's over here kind of got me perplexed. I'm like, what the hell really going on for Dana to be coming on this side of the tracks? Because she normally don't come over here. What's really going on? Amanda says, speak, bitch. Speak, bitch. I have a message from earlier. Lord Jesus. I speak, bitch. Lord. Well, I need to reach out of the live. Speak, bitch. Speak. Child. Lord Jesus. Rocket Robinson saying, can she be sued for filming people without their permission? The manager lady in the restaurant. I don't know, but that lady was like, listen, don't put me on the camera. It was very fast, so I couldn't, I wouldn't be able to ID I can tell how, what the lady kind of had on, but it was like kind of quick. So like, I don't know, but she did put that camera on that woman, and that woman did not appreciate that. But Prune quickly, moved it off of her, so it didn't stay on her long. So I think because maybe, Prune did adhere to her request of saying, hey, take the camera off me. Maybe it wouldn't, the claim wouldn't go too far, because Prune did like quickly remove the camera off of her. She did quickly react when the lady expressed like, no, don't do that. And she took the camera off of her. Dana says, Amen, I respect you for your loyalty, but I dislike you speak on me and I did nothing to you. Virtuous says, I'm lost. Someone fill us in, child. We all damn lost. Rolena says, Lord, what is happening? Lord, y'all, I was just trying to get through what the hell popped off at the damn restaurant. Lord, I'm going to need another 5 days after this one. Lily said, bless up, start praying, y'all. We need to all bow our heads. Let's all bow our heads. T-Fit said a cactus got everybody feuding. It's too much. That's what I said. Like, when I seen the late, like, everybody need a break. Everybody need a break. Laura still want to know who the F is Chanel. You said Chanel got shit going. Who the F is Chanel? I don't know. I've heard the Prune throw out her name. That was my first time hearing her name. But I don't know. I don't know who that woman is. I don't have an opinion on her. I don't know who she is. I just know that the Prune and her kind of had a issue at one point, and then as of what I'm hearing as of late, they kind of all good. They've kind of hashed things out. That's pretty much all I got. That's all I got. Now, what Dana's saying now, she says you can have what you want, but don't expect me to like you when you speak ill on me without knowing me. Lord Jesus. Bree says she committed a crime by drinking and not paying. I agree. I wish they would have called the police on her. I wish they would have called the police on her. They should have, but hell, they should have cameras in that establishment. They should have reported her to make sure she don't come back. Bree says, tell her that, Dana. Amanda says, and that's why Ranch Life was here. It all makes sense. So Ranch Life is somebody from over there, because I don't recognize that name. Shelly Young says, Chanel's a friend of the Prune. I assume another creator, but she talks about people, kids, and that's not cool. Yolanda says, time for prayer. God is not about confusion. Yes, we got a lot of confusion over here. Bree says she needs to stop filming people without their permission. I agree. Laura says no law in a restaurant in USA for filming. Yeah, people do it all the time. So Brolena says, wait, Ranch Life too? Who's Ranch Life? I just seen, I think, them in the chat today. I don't recognize seeing their name before. Ariane says, to this point, everyone speak now or forever hold your peace. Ranch Life says, no, I'm not a rosebud. I'm so serious. I respect Dana, but doesn't mean I respect the prune anymore. DFit says, Dana, tell Blue Shirt to divorce the prune. You said, why you over here? We got a message for you. Dana, I want to know how you felt about that restaurant situation because I seen when you said, don't be acting ghetto, girl. Don't be acting ghetto. How do you feel about that situation? Laura says it's just rude behavior. I agree. Peggy says she needs to watch her son. And Amanda says, I say your name. That's all I speak on. Blue shirt and prune. So stop the lying. Lord Jesus. Jesus, fix it, I say. Virtuous says, Berlana, you took the words out of my mouth. Okay, let's get the classroom in order. Classroom in order. Classroom in order. Dana said, Ranch Life, much respect. Dana, do you have any opinions on the restaurant situation? What was your thoughts on today's live? I saw you in her chat when she got into it with the server, or actually the server and the manager. She just had a whole situation, and you told her don't be acting ghetto up in that place. I saw when you said that to her, and that's before it kind of really went left. What are your thoughts? You have the floor. So Ranch Life said, thank you, Dana. So listen. Listen, Linda, listen. Brolena said, virtuous woman, this is why modding ate my ministry. I hear that, Brolena. You like, listen, I can't do it. I know my strengths and I know my limitations, child. When you know, I'm not mad at you. I actually have never been a mod in anybody's chat, so I don't even know how that life works. I've just made mods. I've never been a mod, so child, it's a lot when I think about it. Yeah, it seems like it's a lot to it, depending on, I guess, the type of chat it is, the type of environment. But it seemed like if you're on YouTube long enough, you're going to have some stuff going down on your channel, in your chat. So it comes with the territory. And I'm always grateful for the mods I do have with kind of handling the chat, manning that, which allows for me to kind of focus on just the content that I'm putting out and not be heavy in the chat with trying to um, mediate things, block, and do all that. So I just trust that the mods that I have in here just knows how to just handle that and deal with that. And I want you all to know if it ever like get too much, and you like f this, I can't do this. Y'all let me know. Listen, Chic, I can't be doing this no more. It is too much. It's too much. It is too much. Just let me know because I understand. I understand. Bree says, girl, me too. I need a break and a deep prayer with God for the whole world. She listen, we all can use that. Laura says a list of the cast would help. VP says, I just called the restaurant and told them the waiter wasn't rude. So you were able to determine what restaurant it was? Because she says she go there all the time. Um, Amanda says you can block, but I'd rather play. She said it's more fun. Y'all know, listen, y'all know Amanda be with the shit. So y'all have at it because y'all know Amanda always got that I got time today cuz energy. Ariane says Dana save cactus before it's too late. Before it's too late. She might have got ghosted, y'all. Nah, she seemed like she's still around. I'm just too far up in these comments. Let me go on and drop down and let me drop down and see. Y'all, it's a lot. It's a lot. But I've been hearing um what's her name? What's Mamad, Amanda expressing having conflict with Dana for a while. So I've heard her express that they kind of don't see eye to eye. So this is my first time seeing them kind of interact directly with one another because I don't be in the chat over there on the other channel. But I heard it goes down. Virtuous says, okay, time out. In effect, we not going to disturb the channel with foolishness. Names are about to get blocked if you don't stop. So there you go. Bree says, VP good because he wasn't how she made him to be all of that. She exaggerated hard. Amanda says, I did nothing to you but the prune. Dana says, Amanda, I have many screenshots of you speaking bad about me. I seen it and I find it funny because I don't speak on you till today. You think I didn't know you was little. Zane said, PP, you did? Yes. I'm like, wow, what you say? How did that conversation go? Amanda, Jane says, before I block you. Doo-doo-doo. Dana says, Amanda, your opinions are your opinions on what you see. I can't change that, but I did you nothing. Lord Jesus. Virtuous says, Dana, y'all handle that another time. Let it go, please. Yeah. It seemed like, yeah, maybe we can just agree to just not talk about one another. How about that? How about that? Just, yeah, just leave it at that. Just don't talk about one another. That's all I got, y'all. That is all I got. Remember, I've been gone for about 5 days. Laura says, now, Dana, you are a biracial woman who supports the prune and is a moderator of hers and send money and gifts, right? Laura want to make sure that she got the right person. Is this who we talking to? Is this who we talking to? Zane says she was cussing up a storm in front of the customers, her kids, the wait staff. Yeah, you seen it, Zane? It went down in that restaurant. Dana says, how I show them on live. Funny, you want to block me when I didn't disrespect any of y'all. Truth hurt, I guess. Bless Up says, amen, Ariane. I sent some. But Father. Bree says, I saw Bree in that chat with 2 E's in it. Let it be clear it was not me. It's so weird because, yeah, I've been seeing it, like, PM, like I've been seeing like sometimes there'll be multiple people, like more than one person with the same name. And I seen earlier this week some conflict taking place in Tosh Mob's chat with someone with the name PM. And I didn't get the sense that it was the PM. No, actually I changed that. It wasn't PM. It was like J JD with a JD person, not PM. Sorry, not PM. JD. There was a person over there having with a conflict with JD. I think it was between Pretty Foreign and JD, and so what was happening or what Tosh was saying is that she's with, I guess, with AI and things, she's seen people's I guess, what do you call that? Screen names be duplicated. So it caused confusion. So I don't know if that's a real thing or not. I haven't taken notice of anything like that happening over here where I'm questioning the identity between people and their screen names. But I just, want to bring that up that I've been hearing that's a thing with, people saying, hey, that's not me. I didn't say that. But though the person had the same, username, YouTube name as that person who allegedly, made the bad comments to someone. So I just want to put that out there that from learning from Tosh Mob, apparently that's a whole thing that's going on. I don't know. But hopefully tonight between Dana and Amanda, the two ladies can just agree to just just not talk about each other and just support whoever you're going to support. If Dana's going to support the Prune, let her, she can support whoever she wants to. um Amanda, if she's over here as my moderator, she want to support me, Tashma, Fifi, whoever she wants to report, support, she has that right too. Like, that's what it's about. Everyone has a right to support who they want to support while also having an opinion. But it's just about being respectful, and respecting the platforms that you visit. Um, yeah, that's what it's about, And sometimes if you do want to go check out someone else's content and be in their chat, maybe you can just sit in the bushes and just kind of watch versus going over there and what I like to call is disturb the peace. Maybe you can just sit silent. That's what I do when I go over there. I just watch. I just watch to see what's going on. There's no need for me to comment if it's something that I know I maybe have an unfavorable opinion. I don't feel like I have to go to someone's channel to express or to say I don't like you or how you move. Like, what is the point of that? Like, I don't feel like it's necessary. Why do I need to do that? I can come on to my own platform and share my opinion, and I should have every right to be able to do that and not be have my channel strike by me doing that. When you can honestly say I've never gone into your environment, your part of the internet, and disrespected you. I've never, there's no one on the internet that can say that Sheik has ever done anything like that, has ever even gone in the comments to just type in a comment even after a video is posted. Those are just things that I don't do. I don't do that. I don't, to me, that's weird to just go into somebody's environment and just say something negative. If I don't have something positive to say, I'm just not going to say anything. I'm going to speak my piece on my own channel. So that's what I do over here. And I like for people to respect me doing that because I have every right to do that, just as the next person does. So it's just about respecting one another. That's all that I look to take place over here on my channel, is just everyone to have some level of respect with one another, whether we share the same opinion or not, because everybody's not going to always share the same opinion. And I noticed on that other channel, um, they're quick to block someone because if they have a difference in opinion, and that's not the environment that I have over here. And I want to keep it that way. I want people to have an opinion as long as you're being respectful. You don't have to agree with what everything I say, because I'm not going to agree with everything you say. It's just about having respect for one another. That's what it's about. Ranch Life says, Sheik, you're very respectful and your content is very tasteful. For reaction channel is very different than others, and it should never um, get struck. Thank you for recognizing that. Um, Thank you very much, Ranch Life, for that. And that's always been my intent. And I felt like for a while that the Prune recognized that, which is why she didn't come from my channel when she was coming for other people. But then at one point, she had a change of heart, and many believe that it was because I showed support to Champagne. So they felt like, well, because I showed support to her, then that's when she maybe got upset. That's really after that I showed support a couple of weeks ago. That is when she kind of started messing with my channel. So maybe that is, the reason why. But it is what it is. I still move the same way. It's always been about respect and me speaking in a way of just wanting to encourage her to grow and to just show up better for herself, for her husband, for her children, for her followers. That's just what it's about. When you choose to get on the internet and have a following, like, there's a level of responsibility that you have. And I take that seriously. And even though some of the things that I say over here are not all, sweet and lovely pertaining to her, it's my truth and it's me sharing an opinion as I see things, and I am entitled to that. But it's going to be how I go about delivering my message and sharing my opinion. And I've always tried to do it in the most respectful way that I can while still expressing how I feel, just like anyone else. My delivery is just different from the next person. But I have an opinion, and in my opinion lines up a lot with, say, some of the other reaction channels' opinions. We just deliver it different. You're like, we're different people. That so you find your tribe. So I like to believe that people who have found me and choose to come over and listen to me react to the content, their vibe lines up with mine. That's the only way that I can view it, because you're not going to go and just time and time again into an environment and listen to someone who you don't rock with. To me, that's crazy. You're not going to do that. When I do go over to that other channel, it's kind of like I'm in and out, like like double dutch. You jump in and out. I'm just over there to see, hey, what's going on, doing a temperature check. So therefore I can come back on my channel and just react to the latest of what's going on over there, because it's a popular channel. It's just what I do and what I'm able to do. That's what I do. And I don't feel like I should get a strike for doing that. I just have an opinion like the next person, and my opinion happens to be on a YouTube channel. It's no different than somebody whose opinion, someone have an opinion who don't have a platform. Like, it's just my opinion, and I like to recognize you all's opinions too, which is why I take the time to try to go through the comments so you all, so I can see how you all feel and see, if it lines up with how I feel or if it don't. And we talk about it. That's what we do over here. We go talk about some things. That's how we grow. And that's why I like coming on here to talk about, to talk, because I like to engage with you all. I just like to pick your brains. Um, I like to pick your brains and see where your minds are at. And I let you all know where minds is at. And that's what it's about. That's what we do. And I don't think that there's anything wrong. I don't think there's anything wrong with doing that. It says, Shelly, I accidentally found how to do it trying to stop YouTube. I'll go back later. Let me see. That's what I was trying to get to. Yolanda says, let us respect one another's opinions. We all have the right for our opinion, rights of our opinion. We can agree to disagree. I agree. Thank you for that. Illy said, let me see. She got something going on. Really working through some things. Ranch Life said, I do believe it was because you went on Tosh panel, which still should never have been a reason to give you a strike. Actually, my strikes, which is why I truly don't believe YouTube should let the strike go. Actually, those strikes came, let me see. It was before I went on that channel, I got the first strike. And then after I got the first strike, I went on the channel, and then I think I got the second strike, I think afterwards or something. So like it was like right around that. But the first strike came after I covered Champagne's story a couple weeks ago. I think it was on like a Friday night. And I kind of profiled her story, her family, to bring attention to her, to let people kind of on my channel get to know who she was, and that was my first time engaging with her. And that's what it was about. It's like, let's meet Champagne Spinks. Like, we've been hearing her name all across these YouTube streets. We've seen her pictures. And I want to learn, like, who is this woman? Who's Mrs. Spinks? Who is Adonis' wife? And that's what it was about. Like, that's what it was about. And it seemed like after that, that's when, things started, taking the turn that it did with my channel. And that's where we are today. And it resulted in me feeling the need to just start up a backup channel. And now I'm just simultaneously doing content on this channel, and as well as my backup channel, because I don't want the backup channel to just be a channel just sitting. I want the backup channel to be a channel that I'm actually putting energy into, where I'm putting content up. And I want it to be a channel that has a different type of vibe than this channel as far as the type of content. I don't want it to be all centered around a single person or topic. I want it to be just a variety of things like this channel once was. But once I started covering Prune in July, it just morphed into just being a channel heavily focused on her channel coupled with my fitness videos. So I was just like, and it's just like once I kind of got in that spiral, it was just like it was like, okay, this is what it is. So now my new channel, I'm like, okay, I don't want it to become that, because that wasn't my intent even for my first channel. But that's what it morphed into. You all show up in big numbers to hear me discuss and review that channel over there. So yeah, I always, I give you all what you want. That's what you all want to hear. So I talk about it. I talk about it. So I have my other channel to talk about some other things. So if anyone ever wants to talk about something else, I have that channel over there. And it's quite refreshing to finally be able to talk about other stuff because it can be draining just talking about just that one family. Like it's a lot. It's a lot, y'all. It's a lot. So I do like, moving around and talking about other people. And I definitely encourage you all to follow me over there and check me out and support me as I talk about other people because I still approach it from the angle of goddamn common sense and discernment, mental health. Like I still approach it from that standpoint. It's just different people. So it's still like the same type of like energy. Check me out. You'll see what I'm talking about. I'm still me. It's just me showing up as I evaluate someone else in their life and what they got going on. So check me out over there and see what's going on there over there on Chic Speak on it because I be speaking on it, child, and I be having to say. I be having things to say. I be having things to say. So come and to hear what the hell I got to say, child, on the other foolishness that's going on in this world because it's going down. It's a lot going down. Becky says, Sheik, you always have good intentions. My response is so if they are watching, maybe it will light something up in them. Hell, that's always been my thought, Peggy. And that's what I was feeling like what was happening over there on that channel because I was seeing her do things kind of differently, say some things. She was just kind of sometimes she would kind of show up in a different kind of way and say some things where I'm like, okay, we see you. Whereas I was picking up and even people, um, honor students who follow me, they were picking it up like she's listening because they were picking up things that she was saying, some of the things she was doing, they were seeing that it was lining up to what they were seeing over on my channel. And when I heard that, I'm like, okay, I looked at it as a positive because I know that if she's picking up anything from over here, it's positive because that's what I speak over here when I talk about mental health, taking breaks, working out, exercising, taking care of yourself, your body, showing up for yourself in a way because you're constantly showing up for somebody else. Like those are all positive things. So if those are things that she can take away or anybody can take away from me and what I like, that's good. That's a good day. So when I got the strikes on the channel, it's just like, well, wait a minute. Clearly, I'm doing something good over here because heard you speak on some things that I speak on over here. Other people have heard you do it. So now with the strike, what is this really about? Because I wasn't coming for you in a way that anyone else was. My delivery has been completely different, which is why I felt like she never came from my channel. But I truly believe, yeah, it came from when she saw my interaction with Champagne and then also with, Tosh, and she got in her feelings. But again, it goes back to the control. We can't control people. You can't control what people say and do. Like, you can't spend your life doing that. And that's what she was doing. So, as a result, yeah, I got 2 strikes currently on my channel. The strikes sit for 90 days and then they drop off. I've had strikes before, um, years ago, from other things. Uh, I've had them before. Nothing for like reasons like this. It was like little stuff, like just stuff, just me not knowing, as a new content creator pertaining to posting of like shorts or stuff like that. And it's just like, oh, okay. But it was nothing like where it was like another fellow content creator and I reviewed, it was nothing on that tip. So I've had 2 at one time before and I just had to kind of lay low, take it easy. And they fell off. So that's what I'm doing. I'm doing that again. 90 days would be December, September. Yeah, so December, early part of December, they should fall off. So I should be good to go for Christmas coming after Thanksgiving. So I'm just, taking it easy over here on this channel. In the meantime, I'll be on my other channel building it, and still on this channel, posting my workout videos and coming here when I can to review still the content over there. Go Go Low said, "What is the name of the restaurant the Prune was at, so I can call them and make sure the waiter doesn't get fired. I don't know. I didn't someone maybe someone else will drop it in the comments because I didn't catch the name. I didn't see a sign. I didn't hear her say the name. So maybe someone else will be able to give you that information if they haven't already. Lily says, Laura, I'm going to play around with it and let you know. Let me see. Shelly Young says, I'm not going to Google it when I get, I'm not going to Google it when I get off to. So, yeah. Ranch Life says your content is so great. The way you speak, it's almost therapeutic. Thank you very much, Ranch Life. If you're new over here, I don't know if you're new, but my background is clinical mental health counseling. So a lot of what I talk about is backed from that perspective, just from my education and work experience in that field with interacting with people who's dealt with severe mental health or mental illness, mental health challenges from mild to severe. Like, child, I've seen all ranges. I've seen all ranges. So I understand that, mental illness is a real thing. And you got people out here who are sick, who need help, people who aren't getting the proper treatment that they may need. And I talk about it. If I see some things that just don't sit right with me and I feel like something just ain't right, I'm gonna talk about it, and I'm gonna say why I feel that way, and it's gonna be backed with science. As far as I'm gonna back it with science, and I'm gonna add my opinion to it. But listen, child, I'm not just out here rambling, just talking crazy on the internet. I said when I came back to the internet, came back to YouTube, I wanted it to be with some substance. I wanted it to be backed with substance, child. I wanted to really make sure that I was coming back in a way to where my content can be impactful to people in a positive way. And I feel like I've done just that. I feel like I've done just that. I've worked hard to do that. And I thank each and every one of you for coming through and showing me support on any given day. I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. I would say I am a smaller content creator, just growing in this space. I'm not as small as I was before when you all found me, but I'm still small and I'm growing. And I look forward to the day when I say, hey, I'm a larger content creator that have grown in this space and it's still growing. So listen, we come out here and we talk about it. We talk about it. Shelly says dictating again. I mean, I am going to Google it when I get off listening to the live. Bree says just got off the phone with the manager at the restaurant. Chick got no class as if she tries to display otherwise. Lord, folks, listen, if y'all calling, how do y'all find out what the name of the restaurant was? Because she did show her behind. So I think it's a good thing that you all did call and report, because maybe it'll have them to kind of stick to them not allowing for her to step foot back into their establishment. Because remember, she told that manager, listen, I got hundreds of people on this live, and and she did at the time. She did. She did. Bree says just got off the phone. The master restaurant. She got no class. Yeah. So Yolanda says, Sheik, if you didn't have a respectful channel, Sheik, if you didn't have a respectful channel that is informative, caring, intelligent woman, I wouldn't be on here. I'm old school. I appreciate that, Yolanda. Thank you. My mom's younger sister name is Yolanda. She shares the same name as you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Rolena says Amanda Jane is so at Amanda. So ranch life is good. I'm really lost. Ranch life been doing right by me, just as Amanda been doing right by me. Dana even came over here when it came to me having some act right. She just had that smoke for Amanda today. So yeah, we just trying to understand what's going on. What's going on? Bree says, not you, Chic. My bad. I just found you recently. Okay. Amanda says, my battery died when she was talking about Chic. I let her speak her lies. I never block her, as you would see. I did, Chic. Okay. So, yeah, I don't know. I never can tell if someone's blocked or not. I don't, I guess, go into any settings or anything like that. So I don't know when someone's getting blocked unless they tell me, or, they email me and say, oh, I got blocked, because otherwise I don't know. I don't manage the chat like that. I let you mods do all that. So if someone is blocked, I'm entrusting you moderators to do that when it's necessary. So, I just trust that you all will block when you feel like it's called for, when it's just like somebody just doing too much, doing the absolute most. So I trust that you'll handle that because listen, child, I ain't got time to be dealing with that. Ranch Life said, Rolena, I'm good. I promise I'm not a prune, but I definitely was until I saw what I've been seeing. I can't respect her anymore. So Ranch Life said you didn't cross over, child. Did you see the restaurant situation today? Amanda says, well, at least we got her over here, if anything. Right. This is her second time, Dana's second time coming over here. The last time she came over here, she was like unruly, in my opinion. This time around, to me, at least towards everyone except for Amanda, she had some act right. So I feel like she had a different kind of energy this time around than the first time when she came, which I'm like, okay, she acting somewhat civilized over here. She just had all this smoke for Amanda, and I was kind of just confused by it. But in all, outside of that, she had some act right to her in comparison to the last time she came. Laura says at Ranch Life, yes, it is, but of course she is not provided therapy as that would go against YouTube, I think. Yeah, no, I don't operate as a therapist. I have the education of when I would have to activate my license to operate as a therapist. So I do not operate as a therapist. I do share my opinion, and my opinion is backed with my education in that field. So that's where it comes from. But I am not a licensed therapist right now. I just have the education to be one if that's what I wanted to do. If I want to, for the state of Georgia, I want to activate my license, and I would just have to go through that process, activate my license, and get to work. But that's just not what I'm interested in doing right now in life. I like just talking about mental health, just sharing my knowledge, helping people who may want my help just as in the passing, just as just me being a regular person who happens to just have knowledge of mental health. And that's not breaking any laws or anything like that with me, just helping someone, and not leading with, hey, I'm a therapist. So I don't do that. I just let people know, hey, I'm just me. I have education in the field. I have some type of knowledge and experience. So just me, just being a regular law abiding citizen, I'm free to talk to anyone I want to, help anyone I want to, as long as I disclose that I am not a licensed therapist. So as long as I disclose that, then I'm good. And I like helping people. Bree says, "Wait, what happened to Dana? Was that the enabler? That was the mod Dana going off of her name. That was the Dana that I see over in her chat over there." Laura says, Ranch Life, why does it seem like you are baiting Sheik? Ranch Life says, love, you're not a fighter. No, I'm not a questionable. I've seen enough of the Prune and I know I can't rock with her anymore. Ranch Life says, baiting her for what? I'm just here showing respect. Brolena says that love, not a fighter. I'm so lost. So you still a rose, but I've been out of this. I respect different opinions. I just see a lot of people and have switched opinions. I just see a lot of people have switched opinions recently. Yeah, it's been a lot of toggling and things like back and forth when it comes to this content out here pertaining to her channel and even some of the reaction channels. You see people like one minute they're not good, and then they're good, and then it's a lot. So I've had a number of reasons to just take a break this week. So it's been nice, taking a break. I really want to say this is the longest I've gone really without talking about that other channel. Um, and it hasn't even been super long, but hell, it's the longest I've gone. I think the last time I talked about her content was maybe Monday. I don't think, and and that's like a lot because I normally talk about her channel like every day since July, like every day since July. Maybe on a rare occasion there was a day where I didn't And I don't even know what day that was, child, because I literally talk about that channel like daily. So it's been nice to have a break from not talking about the channel there, and I'm sure she appreciates it over there. But yeah, it is nice just to talk about some other things. Luna says, Dana, please run away from Cactus. She will ruin your life. You said, run, Forrest, run. Ranch Life says, Laura, I respect you as well and your loyalty. Bless Up said, can't be friends with the devil, for he doesn't care who he turns on. That is a true statement. Lover Not a Fighter says, never been a rose, but just give respect. Opinions, not even a sub. But I know Ranch is a member over there. Laura says Sheik has a background in mental health but not providing therapy. So you said she sounds so therapeutic, which can be a conflict with you too. Yeah. So thank you for letting them know what my background is. Yep, got a background in it, but I am not a therapist. Even if people try to say I say or act like one, I don't. I make it very clear if you're familiar with my content over here that I'm not one and I choose to not practice as one. And I go into all the reasons as to why, because I just don't want to take on that type of energy day in and day out as far as, for a job. It's just a lot. So I just like talking mental health and just helping based off of just my knowledge that I have from that perspective. But anyone who, comes over here, they pretty much know I pretty much just talk mental health. Yeah, just because of my education. It's just because of my education. Brolena says, I love not a fighter. Okay, thanks. I'm just confused, Brolena, like what the hell going on? Hey, Fifi, how you doing? She said she can chat. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. How you doing? I've been removed from all things in the garden for last several days, so I'm not sure what's going on. You can let us know maybe in the chat if there's anything you want to share. I just know maybe from your thumbnails in the titles of your video, kind of an idea of what you may be dealing with currently. But I've been talking over here about just make sure you all, as content creators, just protect your mental health, take breaks when need be. Fifi, I know you've been in the fire, you've been in the battle strong for at least the past week or more. So just make sure you're taking care of yourself and you taking breaks when you need to, because I know you really kick out that content. You do it a lot. I would say, yeah, more than any of us. So that tells me like it's a lot, and that's a lot of energy that it requires. So just make sure you're taking care of yourself and you're taking breaks. Just make sure you get your breaks in. Just make sure you get your breaks in, take care of yourself. Sade Me says, I've learned a lot about myself since following Sheik and applied a lot to my personal life. That's good to hear. Thank you, Sade. That's good to hear because a lot of times you'll notice, like, even when I'm talking about topics and going into things, I'll turn it back onto you to have you think about people in your life or even yourself for examples. Because even though we review the content over there and we see how she moves, they move, she's not the only one that moves that way. Like some of those things that we see over there, there's people in our lives that we've seen move that way. Like when you really think about it, like that have similar qualities, characteristics, and some people who may even watch may recognize some qualities or characteristics in her over there, or whether it's blue shirt over there. So I like to just point out things over there from for it to be about learning, so therefore we can be cognizant on certain behaviors, things that's not good. I want to point out, hey, that's not good. So maybe we need to kind of put in some effort to do something different, because this is what it looks like when you do that. And that's what it's about. So it's just lessons learned. So thank you for sharing, you know, that it's been lessons that you've learned, because that's really what it's always about. Just kind of looking within and learning from the content, that we review, just knowing just how, learning how we can show up and be better versions of ourselves and show up um, as a stronger support for those around us, our spouses, our children, because people are watching, children are watching. What they say, the internet is forever, so be cognizant of what you're putting out there on the internet. Because just as I said, she showed her behind today at the restaurant. Quickly after she did that, she says, "Oh, I need to end this live and take this video down." That lets me know she's cognizant of what she does. She knows what she's doing, but she do it anyway because she's built a life on living off of excuses, and that gets you nowhere. A person whose life is based on excuses, they don't have a good life, regardless of what they say. They don't have a good life because you're not going to have a good life if you're not taking if you lack accountability. Period. That's just the way it is. We have to be accountable for our own actions. There's no way around it. Luna says word travels fast on the islands. It's already rejecting them. Wow. Wow. Yeah. Yep, that's what it looks like. Those people aren't going to forget how she showed out. I just hope that when she shows back up, they'll stick to their guns and say, no, you're not welcome here. Lauren says, at Ranch Life, I have no idea why you respect me, but when I see certain statements, my hackles go up. Ariane says, Fifi, you late, sis. Your best friend was here. You missed it, Fifi. You missed it. Amanda said, I did say block, but I let them speak more than what Dana lets me do on the Prunes Live. I have always been about the kids. How I got mixed up in this mix, I don't know or care. You can't break me. I just, in the comments. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely feel like, the way you all operate this chat over here is definitely different from over there. Because even though I'll go over there, I don't say anything. I'll watch, but I'll see like Dana be like she's definitely not. I feel like she's not as nice as you are over here for sure, for sure. You guys definitely. If you would have gone over there with this energy that say how Dana came over here, Dana would have just blocked y'all. Like that's just what I've seen. How over here you all were able to have a dialogue with one another. That wouldn't go down on that channel like that. You would be blocked. They don't allow dialogues. If you're not speaking their language, whatever it is, you're getting blocked. I've seen it myself. So Dana has to acknowledge and have respect for my platform over here. The fact that I still allow for her to be over here and speak her piece and have her dialogue with you back and forth, Amanda, because she knows that wouldn't have been able to go down like that on that other channel. She needs to recognize that. But that's how we roll. That's how we're different over here. That's what makes us different. That's what makes us on a higher level. Why I call us the honor students, because we move on a higher frequency. We don't go down to their level. We require them to step their game up. You got to step up to our level. You got to step up to our level. So she stepped up to our level over here where we were able to have the dialogue. Now the rest of us was goddamn confused on what the fuck was going on, but you guys were able to have that dialogue. Laura says, but Sheik does not provide us therapy. Nope, I provide I give my opinions, and my opinions are often backed with science. Bree says we called the restaurant where Thorne showed her ass. What's the name of the restaurant? Anybody got the name of the restaurant? Lover Not a Hater says, Amanda, why are some of the Tosh people speaking bad on you? I'm lost. I'm lost too. Judge Fifi says, Shelly, who? I'm lost. Judge Fifi say, oh, I'm lost too. Shit, we all goddamn lost. We are all Pike Kitchen and Bar. Let me see. So you were able to figure that out from the scenery. How'd you figure out? How did you figure out the name of the restaurant? Pike Kitchen and Bar. I'm trying to look it up. Hawaii. I'm trying to look it up. Just I want to see what it looks like on the internet. Okay. Yeah, I want to look at it. I was looking at on the internet. So y'all, they said VP said it's called Pike Kitchen and Bar. So if any of you all want to call up there, I'm sure they appreciate it because like she did the absolute most. She did. They need to know that she was in the wrong. She was in the wrong. So I'm sure they definitely appreciate hearing that. Let me see. Sierra says, yep, it's Pike Kitchen and Bar. I called and she lied and said that she went back to pay for her drink, but the manager said she didn't. Hell no. So what, did she go back on live, Sierra, and tell that lie? Oh my goodness, the lies. They said she a mother. How that woman didn't go back in after she done cussed them people out. She did not go back there. She did not go back there and pay for no damn drinks. Ah, you said she on the Sierra says she on live. You said she on live now. She's on live now. The lies in that damn. Let me see. Child, y'all. That woman a piece of work. Let me see if I can see a live going on. Yeah, she on live now, telling them lies. Somebody, well, I'll listen. If somebody say I called a restaurant and they say you to pay for the restaurant, y'all, Dana probably gonna block your ass. You gonna get blocked. You gonna get blocked if you say no, because we called a restaurant and that man just said you didn't pay for no damn drinks. Oh my goodness! But at least we know the name of the restaurant. So listen, listen, listen. Brisa, I gave him the name of the channel. The manager wanted it. Wow. Now, when I hope she reported to the police. And y'all think that information gonna make its way to the social worker? Oh my goodness. I hope she reported too. Because that she stole. That was stealing. She first told that woman, I'm gonna pay for the drinks and that's it. Then she says, oh, I'm just gonna leave. I'm not paying for the drinks. She said it. She said it. She don't let me have to goddamn testify and be a witness. Because I heard it. Number 3 heard it. Even number 4 heard it. We all heard it. We all heard it. Bree said the manager sounded like a sweetheart. Everybody sound like a sweetheart except for her. Shelly says they don't have her picture up like the ones that used to have people write bad chicks. Hell, they need to have hers up. Amanda says Prune ain't mentioned my name yet. She ain't mentioned it yet. Little Sizzle says, Bree, good on you. I hate to think anyone got in trouble. Ranch, I say, bro, I truly believe she is seeing what I'm seeing. Anyone can. It's just she is so much more invested in her than me. That's her move to make. I made mine and I'm no longer a rose, but mm, mm, mm. Luna said disturbing the peace and disorderly conduct at least. Yeah. I hope that manager report her so she can catch a charge. So she can catch a charge. How about that? Amanda says Wendy must be having a day off. Why she sent? Oh my God. Listen, that day Wendy was here. Wendy was emailing. And last time I seen Wendy, I think she showed up in when did Wendy show up? I think she showed up in maybe one of my workout videos. She either showed up in my workout videos on my channel on my backup page. I don't know, but she showed up. She showed up like, hey, Chic. Like, hey, Wendy. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. Wendy, like, listen. Y'all ain't got me blocked over here. Y'all ain't gonna run me off forever. Listen, Wendy, like, she one of them people like, you know how you got some people who got the energy. You ain't got to tell me more than one time. You ain't got to tell. Wendy, like, listen, you got to tell me 50 million times. That's the energy she come with. She not no one and done type chick. She like, nope, I'm not ready to leave yet. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Luna says, Bree, no one will touch them again and brand wise, and big foods can't get a job. Bigfoot can't get a job with all that messy behavior. Amanda says she come from me. Well, I was not the only one going at her. Orlena says, Winnie, no disrespect, but if you hate this so much, I'm just wondering why you watch. Honest question, girl. No hate. Is Wendy in here, child? Oh, there. Wendy in here. Hey, Wendy, I didn't even see you in here. I must have skipped over your comment. You was quiet. Hey, girl. Hey. Uh, Luna says, I love how she said how at peace she was and flipped the F out. Listen, like I mean, when I first joined the live, like she was just, she was talking about she was under the weather. She was just being her, giving what she normally gives. And then Charlie just quickly just went elsewhere. Amanda said, Wendy, Dana, listen, you sound like one and the same, child. Wendy says, I am living in Amanda's head, I guess. Amanda, like, listen, I just finished windmilling with Dana. Listen, Wendy, I ain't got the, I can't, it's too much. It's too much. Amanda said, listen, it's a lot. It's too much. Uh, it's too much. I don't even know how to say this name, but we just gonna read. Hey, she can chat. I can't stomach cactus. I'm sorry. She's annoying AF. And everything is an excuse. Nothing is ever fault. Her whole existence is a lie at this point. I understand. I understand. Wendy says, I like chic and I can go on any channel I choose. I choose. Thanks for the support. Wendy, you be coming through. Amanda says, Wendy, let her hear what your problem with me is and then speak. Wendy, what's your problem with Amanda? She want to know what the hell your problem. What is your problem? Chosen One says Prune is currently displaying separation anxiety. She does this whenever her vanilla king stays away too long. Stay tuned for a live. So you didn't peep game. Chosen One said, I didn't peep game. I peeped it. I peeped it. Wendy says, no problem. Keep my name out your mouth. Thank you, Lord Jesus. Goes, what they say is go down in the DM. It goes down in the chat. Bree says, I regret the day I found her, but she needs to get exposed. Yeah. He says, sorry about the name. It's my sibling and son's initials. Okay. I wouldn't even, I'm like, I don't even know if you're supposed to pronounce all that, but thank you for letting us know. Ursula says, I just stepped over there and I lasted 2 minutes. What you say? What did you say, Ursula? Listen, y'all, her people have a longer length of time. You can ask Wendy. Wendy know her running time be lasting longer over here than if one of y'all over here go over there and start speaking y'all piece. It's a different type of energy. It's a different type of energy, which is why I think people like Wendy or back in the day, Laura, like people who came from over there stayed over here because you see it's a different type of energy. It's a more welcoming and inviting type energy over here. It's just a different vibe. And, even rosebuds can't deny that. It's a different type of vibe. We're a whole vibe over here. And it's just, we just have respectful, meaningful conversation. That's just what we do over here. Like, that's just how we roll over here. That's how we roll. Shelly says, I went over there and when she started rapping, I didn't even last 2 minutes. I lasted more like 5 minutes. Y'all keeping track of your time. Y'all trying to see, okay, can I stay longer? Can I last longer than the last time? Can I last longer than the last time? Not Brett Tisha has always lost his last job and they don't last long and the job's home makes you wonder. Makes you wonder. Um, T1116 said that Bree, my ears hurt just listening to that voice. I'd rather hear the chalk scratch against the board than listening to the cat. Yes, listen, y'all, low key. I'm gonna let y'all know. When I had my little break this week for them damn 4 days, however many days I braked, it was like when I have seen like in my recommendations, because content would still come up, like it was just like, I just moved on. Like I just couldn't even just deal. I'm at a point to where it just like it's I'm just kind of hype, it's just annoyed. I'm just annoyed by just her and just her. I'm just annoyed in a way that I wasn't before she struck my channel. Now it's just like, okay, you doing the most. Before it was just like, okay, I reviewed her content, I expressed my opinions of her, how she moves, and it was kind of left at that. It wasn't like nothing that like I was taking like personal like that, taking to heart. But when she came after my channel, it kind of now when I look at her, hear her name, it hits differently. It's just different. So that's why for me, I have to have these breaks in between, like with talking about her, because it's a different type of experience now when I see her and when I'm listening to her talk. Child, only the strong can survive. So that's why I had a little break. I don't know if I'll have any more breaks that last as long, but that was why I had to have a break, because it was just like, child, I need to do something else. I need to move around because she's a lot. She's a lot. And I just hope that the other people who talk about her, can get some breaks in too, because she's a lot. And some of them will talk about her in one sitting for longer than me. And I know it's a lot. It exerts your energy. I can just tell by um, just some of the community posts that other reactors may make on their channel that they just kind of tired and tapped out. So that just lets me know that like it's time to just disconnect for a minute, take a little break, recoup, woosah. It's okay to woosah. Like again, I'm all about balance over here, having balance, and I want you all to still have balance when it comes to her or anything. Just it needs to just have it be about balance. Your mental health, it always comes first. So when you start feeling like your mental health is being attacked, then that's when you kind of gotta check out and take a break and reassess, and then come back if you choose to come back, or stay gone if you choose to do that. So that's kind of where I'm at with it. It's like I came back, but it's just like, okay, I'm gonna come back and talk to her. But when she showed her ass at that restaurant, I couldn't wait to get on here and talk to y'all. I would have talked to you, probably went live earlier if I wasn't in the office. But I was like, I want to talk about it during my walk and talk, because I got to let y'all know what happened, because it was a lot and it didn't need to take place. That just didn't need to happen. So I'm really happy to hear that many of you have called over to that restaurant to have a conversation with the manager to let them know that you were aware of what she did and it was uncalled for. And we all don't act like that. We all don't act like that. I promise you, we all don't act like that. We don't act like that. So that was a good look for you, honor students. That was a good look. I'm proud of you. That was good. I wasn't expecting when I shared this story for that to happen, for you all to, some of you to take the time and to call over there um, and to express your opinions and give your sympathy. That was really nice. And I'm pretty sure some people have gone over to her channel and made some comments in her chat to let them know. To let them know that it wasn't cool. To let them know it was not cool and it wasn't. So I'm glad that they know. Ranch Life says Sheik is trying to grow her channel, not lose people due to unnecessary individual drama not pertaining to herself. Facts. Thanks for that. That's very true. I'm not trying to do that. So that's why I got to move around, because I'm not. That's just not how I want my channel to just go away. Like after as hard as I've worked on my channel, like that's just not the way. So I got to do some different things, move around. Um, and take a different approach. Take a different approach because I want to protect the channel. So this is what I'm doing. So thank you for any of you, for Ranch Life, for any of you who are recognizing what it is that I'm doing over here. And I just hope that any other channel who's a reaction channel and who may be going back and forth with her, they keep that in mind too, as they're going back and forth with her to, do the best they can with preserving their channel. And if it means doing some things a little different, do just that. But at the end of the day, just make sure that you're protecting you and yours. Like, make sure that's at the forefront. Make sure that's at the forefront. Take care of what they say. Take care of home. Yeah, take care of home. Victoria says she said Bigfoot was on an interview. She said Bigfoot on an interview. Mm. So that's where he was when it was going down. Oh, okay. Um, T1116 says, Sheik, I feel if you're not mature enough to stand on what you say and accept criticism and accept the consequences of running your mouth and talking so much with the crust around it, and then she needs then she needs to learn how to be quiet. Like, right, like you can't get on the internet and do the absolute most and then complain about people having an opinion about what you did. Like, it doesn't work that way. You don't get on the internet, do what you want, and then control the narrative on the people's opinions of what you did. That's not how this works. And I feel like she's the only one running around acting and thinking like that's exactly how it works, when it's like quite the contrary. Like, when you go on the internet, you're saying, hey, I'm open for, people's opinions, because they wouldn't be able to form an opinion if I didn't come out here to make my existence, for one, known, and make my opinion known. Like, that's how it works. But it is what it is. You all, I appreciate y'all tapping in with me. Um, Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Follow me over on my backup channel, Chic Speaks on it. So it's just Chic Speaks and then on it. And you can access the link to that through my community page on this channel. Or you may be able to find it through the search on Chic Speaks on it. So it's very similar. I just kind of wanted to keep the branding the same with my backup channel. So check me out over there. It's another reaction channel. We just cover all kinds of stuff that's going on in this world, just going on. So uh, check me out over there. Wendy says she is very open and grounded. She gives balanced opinions. Thank you for recognizing that, Wendy. Thank you for recognizing that. You're welcome anytime, with coming over here, as long as you're respectful, or anyone respectful over here. And even if any of you have difference of opinions than mine, that's fine too. It's just your delivery. As long as you're doing it in a respectful manner, you're welcome over here. And my mods know that. So they only kind of start to get rid of you if you just do the absolute most and you're disrespectful. And that disrespect, you need to be respectful for myself as well as others in the chat. So it's just respect to everyone. That's just what it's about. Simple enough, right? I like kiss. Keep it simple, stupid. I just like to keep it simple. It's nothing too deep over here. It's nothing too deep. It's just very fun, lighthearted. We talk a little, science. So it's educational. We have laugh. Y'all, like, we just have a good time over here. We have a good time over here. I definitely miss talking to you all over here. Hence why it's been 3 hours and 3 minutes since I've been over here. Y'all got me through soccer practice, to drive home, and all. So it's time for me to turn it in, tap in with the kiddos. Um, and yeah, let you good people go for the evening. Tomorrow, make sure you have your notification bell on, because I may go live. Tomorrow's Friday. I usually, do a Friday live, so I don't know um, what it will be on. What I'll talk about, even which channel, or if I, cover both channels. I may go live at some point tomorrow between the two channels. If I go live on this channel, it'll likely be probably during the day. Because that's lately when I've been kind of going live. I'll go live on this channel during the day and my other channel during the evening. So just, yeah, make sure you have your notification bell on so you know when I go live, so you won't miss out. So you won't miss out. But if you ever miss out, y'all know y'all can be a part of the replay gang, because y'all have no problem letting me know in the comments on my videos if you are a part of the replay gang. And I so appreciate that, even when you guys don't catch me on any of my lives, you tap in with me and catch the replay. I definitely appreciate it. Small, just a small content creator, just trying to grow out here, y'all. Just trying to grow. Tell the road, tell the butt, tell the to Prune, listen, leave Sheik alone. She just trying to grow. She just trying to grow, y'all. Y'all see my growth. Y'all see my growth. But yeah, y'all had a lot to say tonight. I thank you. Yeah, it surely went down in these in this chat. It went down. We needed that go down in the DM theme song playing because it was definitely going down tonight. So if anyone who came late, I urge you to catch the replay, get it to the comments so y'all can see what the hell popped off. And y'all try to make some sense of it because I'm still confused between what happened with Dana and Amanda. But for the most part, it was kind of pretty light, as respectful, I feel like, as it could have been between the two ladies. So that was good. That was good. So sometimes you just got to take what it what you can get. So I was able to take that. It could have been far worse, but I think considering it went pretty well. So yes, I want you all to have a wonderful night, and likely I will catch you all tomorrow on the next broadcast. But either way, whenever I catch you, you all take care of yourselves and one another. I am Sheik. This is Sheik Speaks, and I will catch you all on the next broadcast. Peace.